Welcome to Unshackled Warpath. We're doing this live. It's off the cuff. Only a small panel at the moment. There's just the one and myself, Trickster. There's going to be others joining us as we go along. First off, we're going to start with a tribute to Toadie. So I'll just present the one. So go play. So that was for you, mate, Toadie. His favourite player, number 7, Richie McCaw. So that was just a short video for Toadie there. You can say, I know the one. Well, I hope you could all hear that. So, bugs. We found some few bugs in the game over the past couple of days. The one, what have you found?
I had tools going in the armory from the world map.
And I believe they was all dead.
Yep, Anton had the same. And I can no longer put my multiple heroes at level 10 in my base, and it crashes.
Nice. And one I had yesterday was I bought Kyle's Gold Heroic Tech for 500k medals. They took the medals and I didn't get the tech. So just be careful when you're buying that. Otherwise you wasted 500k medals. Anything else? Any bugs from YouTube? Anything you lot have found? Anything else? The one?
No, yeah, I was so stupid to buy the war paint for a million.
Oh yeah, you bought the war paint for 1 million medals.
Yeah.
Good job there, bro. You numpty. So everybody looking forward to Warpath? Yeah, no? Starts in 25 minutes. I'm just going to make a few changes in here.
Yeah, I think most people will do the lazy strategy and just hit dead bases and stuff.
Yeah, oh god, it must be all that dust from out that computer.
Yeah.
4 years of dust and finally clean it out. Never mind. Yeah, you're right. You still cannot put multiple heroes in.
No, I can even try it live if you want.
Oh, I've got Max and Kyle in there.
Now I have Roland in, and I can no longer put.
No, I can't put Roland in. But Max tries skipjack.
I'm still presented, right?
Yeah, he's still screen sharing.
Yeah, let me swap Max in. Level 10 Max.
If you have Roland in first, you won't be able to put any in.
Oh, it didn't crash this time. Nice.
Oh, right. I've got Roland in and it's not letting me. Okay.
Oh, this time it didn't crash. Oh. Yeah, they're in.
No, cannot put Roland in.
Yeah, I have all 4 heroes in now.
So, hopefully some others will be on soon. Yeah, we just decided to throw this together and we'll make a show of it. I know we've got another one tomorrow, I believe. Not sure if I'm going to be around for that one, so we'll see. Hopefully there should be. Hi to everyone on YouTube. We've got Ian, Sherry, Darnell, Marks, Robert. Ian can't get ears, skipjacking either.
No, I just did it on screen. It just saved.
No, I can't. If I've got Roland in, I can't put one in. And if I put them in first, and then try and put Roland in, and it still won't go.
Yeah, I had the same last night. I crashed like 6, 7 times. I gave up on it. So.
Why have I just put my Juggernaut into Armory? That's a bit noobish. Oh, there's the site. Oh well. Oh, let's skipjack. Can't even find skipjack now. Anyway, close that down. I better get my jug back out. I'm going to make a couple of changes in my base.
Yeah, I set mine up also for Warpath, a bit more anti-airing and stuff. Because you know people's gonna hit you with air.
Hi there, Max. Oh, I've had a trip back to the hospital again today. Nice. Right. That's gone in. Save that. It's all a bit quiet. How you doing, Max?
Hi.
Looking forward to Warpath.
Yeah.
You find any bugs?
Not yet.
Ah, we got Bonsai. You're a little bit quiet there, mate.
Oh, can you hear me now?
I'll just boost up your mic. Try now, mate.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you're fine.
thank you.
Have you found any bugs or anything in the game?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
No. I just jump on. I've been on earlier today, but just jump on now and have not seen anything.
Right, now see if I can get my Roland in.
Oh, you mean with the heroes?
Yeah, I just can't put Roland in with any other.
Yeah, I could. I just did it. It works. That's normal.
Anyway, I still think Roland's shit.
Nah.
I'm not screen sharing this one.
Oh, sorry, we're live. Forgot.
Okay. How long till Warpath? 18 minutes till Warpath.
Ooh.
Hopefully it'll give us time to get a few more people on.
So you have a problem with putting in Roland with the other units?
Yep.
Oh.
I cannot put Roland in.
That sucks.
If I take out the others, Kyle and all them, then I could put Roland in.
You cannot put Kyle in with Roland?
No, but you can put Kyle with Skipjack or
No, you can't, can you?
Only Skipjack, Weaver, and Max are no heroes at Beyond 6.
Yeah, that's what I.
But like yesterday evening, you could not put Roland and Max in. It was crash. And today you can
I know why now. My bad.
So we're all aiming for 10,000 honor points.
I don't know. I think I'm going to be a bit busy tomorrow. So I think my plans have changed and I won't be around for the show. So I don't think.
Okay.
So what are you going to do with all your blood falls?
I'm going to make the Martin Air.
Are you going to level up?
Martin Air.
I'm gonna level Martin too.
Martins. Yeah, Sherry, everything's okay. So I'll just get my results next week. It's only on my ankles anyway. Nothing serious. No need back on streets as long. I've not done any Sentinel token bases actually today.
No, but I'm not gonna switch my. I made already my PvP unit, so I'm not gonna put my Darkstorm in normal.
Very good.
What are you all aiming for today?
What am I aiming for?
Yeah.
10k would be nice.
Yeah.
If I don't sleep, I might pull a 1. So I've got a weekend off.
We're gonna play all night. Good. I hope you got coffee ready.
Now I've got my beers.
Yeah.
And I've got a bottle of whiskey as well.
Holy shit.
Then you're gonna pull an end on.
Yeah, I'll be fast asleep.
I think the Martin will be good at level.
No, Ian's asking, is it best to place lancers in base? We've seen them work.
Yeah, if you got level
And they
10.
worked well. But me personally, I don't like them.
Still upgrading them here.
No, I bloody hate Blade. I'll email you one. Level 4. Level 4 Lancers.
No, don't put them in.
Mine are level 8 and I still don't like them.
Yeah.
Well, they will have their use when they are maxed.
Oh yeah, and you need to get tech for them also.
Yeah, I've got all the tech max, but still don't like them. Welcome there, Blade. Dobber, get on the show. Get on here.
So what are you guys gonna use in your PvP platoon in Warpath?
Oh,
that's a secret. Come and find out.
Nah, come on.
You know.
Raptor.
Yeah. I love my Raptors.
Yeah, I put 6 Raptors in.
15. Goody old log.
No, not 15. That means you're gonna spend 5 coin per base. That's too much for me.
Not really. So we have 11 minutes.
11 minutes.
So what do we think to the new changes on the bases?
Yeah, it's been challenging. I love it.
On the challenge bases or the normal res bases?
Yeah, race bases and challenge bases.
I think they're good fun.
Yeah. It's nice to have a new challenge.
Yeah, I've been watching you. You're an absolute beast with that profit.
Thank you. I got it down to acceptable damage now.
Good.
Lancers destroyed Juggernaut, Dobber saying. But they can't stop your Raptors. Or anyhow.
Yeah.
So, any tips to these metal and oil, or what's best unit? Come on, guys.
Best unit for res? Air.
Yeah, the res.
Out of the air. Gunships.
Which one?
The low end one, I don't know the number, the 3 or something, the rest 3.
I've done the highest ones. They're not too bad. 1 escort. Yeah, you're gonna lose the escort. 1 escort. You can DEA and then Herald.
Yay, save error live on screen.
There's a lot of these different errors popping up.
Yeah, I'm just putting my units from the raid tool where I left them yesterday after raiding.
So which one is this? 22, 21?
Yeah, just the 2 not phalanx I put in the raid tool yesterday.
And that's a save error, right?
Yeah, I wanted in the PvP and nope.
What was that new error you had the other day? I had a brand new one. We've never seen it before.
I forgot already.
Can't remember what it was.
I see many errors last week.
Maybe Kicks on need to get on it all.
Yeah, yesterday 5 times the error 8000, but that was live loaded, so that was the thing, I think. They always live load you when you play.
So, don't want being live loaded if it's going to be fixed.
Yeah, but it's not fixed. They basically
give me my gold tech. Cost me 500k getting medals for nothing.
Sorry if you don't hear me that much, but I have the flu.
Blade, Anton's not on. And he is Irish. He will be on. That's Martin. Kyle Tech. I need my Kyle Tech.
I got all the Kyle Tech.
Yeah, I bought it, but
yeah, the 3 techs.
No,
I don't even notice any difference. So.
Still didn't give me medals back either.
Did you not see the difference?
No, I bought all the 3 techs this morning. I was grinding medals like an idiot again.
Moxie will be on back in a bit. So we've got 6 minutes. And Warpath will begin.
Yeah. Let's burn some dead bases then.
Let's have some fun. Did they respond to my ticket? No, not yet. Still no reply from Kicksite. And I'm still 500k medals down.
Oi, that's a big amount.
On what? Oh, you bought the hero tech and didn't get it?
Yeah, I bought the gold tech.
So that's...
No, they didn't give it, mate. And I've still not got it, and I've still not got my token medals back. Warpath 5 days. I think it...
5? No.
No. I think it ends Monday. 10
Yeah, I
o'clock
think
PST or something.
It used to be 3 days.
Yeah. So it'll start tonight, end Monday night, 6 GMT.
Mhm.
Doomsday, get on, mate. Yep. Take my frigging stuff quick out of one hand and never give it back. Ah, right, fair enough. They're doing a warpath on you then.
There's love in India.
Go on then, give us a song, Bonsai.
No, I'm too sick. But I think I'm gonna feel the love tonight.
Nah, 2 minutes left. Come on.
What sector we all in? 179 at the minute.
I'm in 173 at the minute. But I'll be jumping around like an idiot.
We're going to be spread out, I think.
Yeah.
All right, you're in different sector. I'm still waiting for Matt to come along as well. Anton should be on soon. Hopefully Doomsday. I know City won't be on, which is fair play. $107, not been there for a good while. Last time I was there was Killer Clowns. Clowns. Can't remember what other plans were there. Oh, good. 1 minute just over. Casey
Nice.
bosses of sector. Is Jaws still running that?
Oh.
There you go, Doomsday. Smash and get smashed in more ways than one.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm going to be flat out by the end of this.
Okay.
Oh, you right there, Bonsai?
Yeah.
You're down to 15 seconds. Who's going to be first wants to...
I'll start immediately, yeah.
You're already setting up, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Oh, nice spot.
Thanks.
Oh, fuck.
This is low level 36.
Jaws not allowed in 107 anymore.
Warpath has started.
Yep, away you go.
Oh, yum, 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 yum.
Present you.
Raptor!
Right. Right in YouTube, you're up.
Hier, Raptor.
That's a nice 69 base.
We have seen a couple of those this week.
Remember, you get 2 hits on this.
Oh, sorry.
I've already got one in my sights.
Raptor.
Now I've bloody lost him. Oh, there he is.
This is taking too long.
Just send your siege in.
Yeah.
Have a good Warpath and enjoy it, guys. Remember, it's only a game. Here we go. Siege and gunships.
Oh yeah. Got a new.
Why are all your gunships dying? I would have laughed if there were a Kraken and sat in the middle of it.
Yay, 110 points.
I got a profit this one.
Bonsai, you're up.
Yeah, I'll just keep going and smashing.
Yeah, just carry on, guys. I'll keep
More bets.
Hang on, I'll go make sure Bonsai's not hitting one I want. No, we're all good. Bonsai with his profit.
Yep.
You go full screen there, mate.
Yeah.
Drop your H key.
Come on.
Well, there's half a base gone.
Profit?
Yep.
No? Mm.
3/4 of the base gone. No, we're doing something. Sure what. So 3 shots and the base is done. Have we got Animal on? Where's Animal? Well, that's the end of that base. Nicely done. So, my turn then.
You.
I
I hope you get a Kraken in there.
we'll see. You never know. I don't think I've got my PvP tools set. Let's have a quick look. Yes, I have. Don't think I'm going to need it.
No.
Full screen. 240 honor. When they're gonna fix the Kraken stealth, your guess is as good as ours. Just never know. What we got? You come in or not?
That was a funny base.
Always go for towers, hunters.
Yeah, bunkers, towers. You can use anti-personnel shell you want.
Yep, anti-personnel shells.
Or the Nova or something like that.
Try and make it Herald friendly.
Herald's a good unit to use, yeah.
I know there's nothing in this space anyway, but
Yeah, certainly no.
But you can just drop Herald in. Thought I was going to crash them.
Nah.
And just watch the silos, what pops out of them. I'll just make a circle around the base. It's coming out of there. So you must have yellow jackets or something. Nothing popping out. Oh, there's talons. Herald friendly, no repair. Nice and easy. Oh, it's got some owls in there as well. What a new bit in dead bases. Well, we're just starting.
That's Warpath for you, hitting that base.
Yep, I'll get 240 honor for this. So, who's the noob for hitting a dead base or losing all your tunes?
I don't give a...
Nah, just get points, that's the whole point of it.
Infamy is infamy.
No, honor.
Oh no, whatever.
Honor.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a profit base again.
Same thing, honor, infamy. It's tokens and blood for.
Yep.
Yeah, we get 2 hits, but I think you only get paid once.
Well, I hit the base once and it's already pink bubble, so I don't know how it works.
So That'll be bubbled now. I want to see.
I think you only get 2 hits if you fail the first time.
Yeah, I think if you DC or whatever, I don't think you get another hit on that.
Can you test that on a dead base?
Well, not until that bubble pops.
No, just hit the dead base and fail on it and see if you get it again.
Yeah, I can do.
Just a low level or something.
I'll do this 41. So Sherry's saying 2 hits and you do get honor. I'm not sure. I think one was meant if you DC. So if I hit that, why don't I just use the A key? So I'll attack that and end it. So find that. So I've not bubbled it or anything. No damage. It's got no bubble. So if I hit it again, I'm just going to do this one quick.
Boom, 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 boom.
Can't be bothered with it. Should have tried to factor it out first. One. Rid of that.
Bless you.
All right there, Bonsai.
What?
All right there.
Yeah.
No. You turn the sound a bit lower.
Oh, sorry.
198. I'll have to come back to them too and see.
Yeah, maybe in 4 hours you can hit it again.
Well, we won't be live in 4 hours, but
Yeah, we will.
You never know.
won't. Things to do. Unless somebody comes on and takes over. Oh, so that's cost me 20 gold. I'm a noob for it in a dead base. Yeah, right.
You lost 20 gold?
Yeah, it'll cost me 20 gold, it said. So
that's bad.
12 gold on that Phantom.
Ooh.
For it in a dead base, but I'm a noob.
Well, that started good.
Mm-hmm.
That was near 3 PvP platoons just on that. So, who's next? Anyone?
Yeah, I'm just hitting and hitting and hitting. You can present it.
Yeah, we got Robert here. 4% Robert. 1% Robert. Let's see what he's doing. Your screen is really small there, Robert. I think. Dubba, you're supposed to unmute. Dubba, question.
Boom, 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 boom. Warpath.
Unless it's Anton doing something. Ah, right. I'll ask you when you're on the.
Ooh, a 52. Oh, yum, 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 yum.
Fair enough.
Oh,
So,
nice. Oh, I'm gonna fuck this up.
so Capone's going with the Herald and Bone Saws. I'm just going to sit back and watch.
I'm hitting a 52.
We're in a 52.
Yeah.
And it looks like a 20.
Nah, more like a 38.
Nah.
Hey, just points, eh?
Reset base.
Yeah,
Nah.
think it is.
No, if it looks like 38 and it's a level 50, then yeah.
Yeah, I cannot see it correctly. There's so many trophies in here.
Any trophies that shouldn't be there?
Yeah, don't know. I'm not complaining. I get honor points for them. So.
Let's have a look at this 50 then. 1% you.
Yeah, I'm just raptoring it a bit.
Turrets, low level.
Yeah.
So we've got Capone, Bonsai, the one, Double Phoenix, and myself. So we've still got room. We've got a couple more that will be jumping on.
Bye-bye, 52. Boom.
How many was that worth?
We will see in a moment. $270.
Nice.
Oh.
And we've just got another war commander, I think is Anton Airlines.
No, it's me. What the hell?
Hello.
It keeps doing that. I am logged in as Skipjack. I'm listening to I was just listening to my Skipjack playlist on YouTube. And I was like, oh, the guys are doing a show. And I just hit log in to the show and it flips me over. I don't know.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Fuck
you
it.
are Skippy anyway.
I think I think it's just because of that one time. Remember that one time we couldn't get the show to get live?
Yeah.
We couldn't get the live button to happen, and I logged into Shadow Killer's account.
Yeah, we
So I
couldn't
could
get
make,
it live.
yeah, so we could actually flip the show live because it actually says right now that I'm logged into Shadow Killer. I don't know.
Never mind.
It doesn't matter. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
So how are you doing now, Skip?
I'm doing good. I waited until 12 minutes and 16 seconds before Warpath and popped my bubble. And then got it down to the, 10 minutes because you got to pop it. And literally got a bubble 2 minutes before Warpath started. It's just, I'm so far behind. Missing the two events. I mean, you guys have escorts, you've got sentries. I keep wanting to call them sentinels.
Yeah.
You've got sentries, you've got the tech. I have 6 escorts. I have some tech, but not very much. I just got the sentries this week. I did get my Kraken last night. Jim and Chad helped me get my Kraken. So,
Nice.
and I got 1 piece of tech. And I coined the Kraken to 10. Yes, I will admit it. But I'm just behind on everything else. And then when I realized in the gear store, I looked at the gear store. I'm like, oh, this doesn't look all that great. Yes, I know I'm a moderator, but I didn't really read the list. I have to see it to get it. And I realized I'm like, oh, there's some kick-ass fucking tech in here. So now I'm farming metal bases instead of playing Warpath. I figure I'll do Warpath, tonight.
Hey, Skip. I got the war paint.
You did not.
Yeah, I did.
Really?
Yeah.
Medals. Oh, while you're here then, Skip, I did mention it to David last night. I bought the Kyle Gold Tech training tech.
Yeah.
It took my 500k medals, but didn't give me the tech.
Ooh, that's weird.
I have sent a ticket in and rerouted it to Kickside, but still no answer yet.
Huh.
So I don't want to do medal bases in case they give me 500 back and it'll me.
Exactly. It was the Kyle Golden Tech.
Yep.
I bought them all 3 and I had no problem. So.
But aren't there 2 gold techs for Kyle?
3.
Oh, that's right. There's 3. That's right. There is 3 because I did buy 1. Which one was it?
You bought a hero one, 500k on the hero.
Yeah, I'll tell you in a minute. Let me get back in.
Jim did and I guess this is Kicksai's new thing again. Not really being on the game every day. He was doing. Get this. He's prepping Kraken bases for me, and I'm prepping Omega Darkstorm bases for him. So at least we were evening out. Although I think I was taking more damage than he was. But I went to prep it, and I said, I left you just 1 support turret instead of the weapons lab in the back. I left you a support turret in the middle so it wouldn't take you so long with your Herald. And he's like, oh, I'll just end attack. And I was like, no! Too late. Because when
it's the Kyle heroic training.
The heroic training?
Yeah. And just check my medals. Nope, I'm still down. So, who am I presenting? The one just finishing up with his Herald.
Yeah.
Thank you, Herald friendly.
I'm now raptoring the, how do you call them? Dracon.
Dragons, yeah. Pot shots at them.
Like poof.
I wouldn't be doing that if there were a Kraken sat there, though.
Nah.
Cherry Saturday and I, Skip. Always lovely to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you guys, too. I'm sorry that I've kind of, like I said, just been not really participating in a whole lot. Not anything against you guys. I just haven't been in the mood, haven't been home, been sick, or what have you. So doctors are working on some different things. I have a follow-up.
Yeah.
So they're staying on top of it. I'm around when I'm around. I'm not around as much as a moderator, but David and Axel and Cybertoad. I mean, everybody, all the mods are just as active, if not as active as I have ever been. And I'm not saying I'm more active than anybody else. I'm just saying there's plenty of other people that you can reach out to. So I'm sorry that oh my gosh, I looked and saw messages. You know how when you look in Facebook Messenger, it has a little list, and then I scrolled down to the thing that said see older. I had messages all the way back from like the second week of January that I didn't even know were there, because there were people who knew that I had my surgery, so there were a lot of get well messages I didn't even see. There was a whole bunch of game related stuff, and I felt really bad. And I sent messages back to him. I said, look, I know it's almost a month later. I hope you got, resolution to your problem. I'm really sorry. And they were like, no, it's okay. I heard that you weren't feeling well. Don't worry about it. I got with David, or I got with Dob, or I went on Discord. I sent the ticket. They finally answered me, that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Mods just don't, and I'll be honest with you guys, especially with Discord, I mean, I love Discord. Honest, I do. But mods just don't have the what's the word I'm trying to see? We don't Kickside doesn't need us as much anymore. Does that make sense? Yeah. Because you guys are going right into Discord and you're saying, hey, I'm having a problem, and the team is right there. So it's not that they don't need us. I'm not saying that the team would ever say, oh no, we don't need moderators anymore. And please, who's listening to this out there, or who will listen to it, we do need moderators. And however it is that you feel about moderators, they do need to be there. I just happened to be on when the thing happened with, and I can say it out loud because I don't work for Kickside, but you guys all knew about those of you in the United States all know, but maybe you guys in other countries didn't know, when they had all the wildfires in California, they had horrific rainstorms there, and they had mudslides there. And Comcast, which is a very large provider in the United States, lost 40% of their hubs in the state of California all at once. They completely went offline. Mm-hmm. Well, they have other carriers in California, but all the carriers, just like every place else in the world, everybody piggybacks off of everybody else. So when Comcast went down, that was for TV, internet, and phone servers. So when their hubs went completely down, that stopped internet traffic. And then the people who also use them as a piggyback had no service. So AT&T was trying to pick up the slack, and then their hubs went down. So they had more than 70% of the traffic that would normally go through the middle part of California was completely shut down. There was nothing. Mm. And people were complaining about not being able to get on the game. And I'm thinking, what the heck? So, I don't have anything on any of my boards. Being a government contractor, I don't see anything. I knew about the rain and the possibility of mudslides, but it's not like I saw an earthquake and the San Andreas Fault, decided to drop California into the ocean. Okay. So it wasn't like a national emergency. So I thought, well, maybe there's an outage somewhere. And I'm thinking, somewhere in the middle of the United States. No, it was an outage for Comcast. That's Comcast, AT&T, and one other one I go when I look for. And when I saw that it says major outage Comcast, and then I went to see what the figures were, and I was like, Jesus, mother of Pete. I'm like 40%, and then it went up to 60, then it went up to 72% of customers were completely out. And then there were people that were out without power. There's nothing that Kickside could do about that. They couldn't, they can't, their servers were fine, but if they don't have any servers, they're like the rest of us. There's nothing that they can do. So, I didn't go online then. There were a lot of people who were really pissed off. I didn't go on Discord then and say, hey, it's Comcast's fault. All I did was send a message into Kickside and say, hey, there's a major outage, and it's probably going to be affecting the service of the servers, and people are going to be, griping and complaining, expect a lot of tickets. Yeah. And sure enough, the outage wasn't fixed. I was really surprised. I thought it would be fixed by the time that was early in the morning. That was like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And then I got up the next morning, and it was worse than it was when I went to bed. And I thought, oh man, it must be bad there.
It was a big one then.
Yeah, it was pretty big. Everybody was complaining. There were a few people that got to stay in, like I was in the game. So I couldn't, when everybody was reporting it in Discord, I'm thinking I'm in the game. And then finally, forget what I was doing. I wasn't doing, I think I was doing the silicone core bases or something. I don't know, after like the 6th or 7th one, I got DC'd and then I couldn't get in. And I was like, okay, if I can't get in, then there's got to be a problem. And that's what caused me to go online to see what was going on. So, I mean, that's why I say, when I say that, like, whether or not they do or they don't need moderators, my point to that is that I know a lot of you think that we're biased towards one group or another. We're not. We're players. You know, yeah, is there a little bit of bias or do I like one group of people more? Probably so. But it would be the same for any one of you. So if you were to take all the moderators out and then grab 5 more and put them in, I mean, moderators serve a purpose. So, you know, David has his technical skills. I have my technical skills. Daba has his technical skills. Cybertoad too. I mean, we all have different skills. So if you think that there's something wonky, reach out to one of them. Please don't mass reach out to all of us. Or if you get an answer from one, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. If there's something funky going on with the game, then pick a moderator. If you don't get an answer within, say, 10 or 15 minutes, then pick another moderator and go ahead and send the message to everybody. But put that in your message. I've messaged all the other moderators. Is this the thing? But if we don't know that it's a thing, we won't have an answer.
Yeah, that keeps I aware of it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, that's the biggest, but you guys are doing that yourselves. And like I said, I'd like to applaud the community who comes into Discord and even forums, comes into Discord or forums, because I, on purpose, stay out of forums on certain times of the day. I won't mention anybody's schedules or who does what, but there are 2 moderators that are in the forums at a certain time of the day at the same time. So we have tools when we're in the forums, and sometimes we're merging threads, especially when stuff goes wonky in the game. It's not good to have too many hands in the pot in forums. So, you know, you might not see me as much in forums on certain times of the day. That's not because I'm not working them. It's because I'm staying out of the other 2 moderators' way. But you come into forums and you say what you need to say, and the moderators see that. And they see one post after another, and then they have to merge threads. So then we know that this is a definite issue. Whether we're logged into the game or not, there's something going on. So they do serve a purpose. Coming into Discord like you guys do. I know sometimes you get in and you're mad, and, you know, a couple cuss words or something might come flying or whatever. That happens. I get it. I was ticked off yesterday because while I was doing my cores and chemicals and the silicones and all that, I was only getting 20 every single base that I hit. I mean, every single one. So the cores and the chemicals and the silicone, I was only getting 20 every single base that I hit. It made me so mad. So yeah, I went into the mod room and I was like, dang it. I almost didn't say dang it. I'm only getting 20 every single base that I hit. I guess I'll send a ticket. I didn't send a ticket, but it was kind of funny. I was like, somebody hit the spawn button. I mean, what's the problem here? Hello? Is anybody listening to this? Hello?
I always get like 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, then 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it was. I did. I went through, well, I guess I get it for the cores because the cores, you only need 200 anyway. So those, I mean, it makes me mad that I have to hit them and only get 20 at a time. Like you said, I get up to 195, and then the last one I do, I get 5.
Yeah, but the worst part, you have to fill up 2 times because you have 2 bastions in.
Yeah, but usually, because I have to fill up twice. And I'm better now. I make one and have it brewing, and then I go out and I do my thing, and then I get the other one started so that I'll have enough. Yes, I have been known to.
In between, you have to fill up, and after the place, you have to fill up again.
Yeah.
Yeah, is there any way that we can have that increased, do you think?
You know, I have asked him about it because I know there's been rumors. I don't know what Storm Chasers shared on the shows. I know he shared a few little hints and tidbits in Discord. We might be getting another bastion, another kind of a bastion when we get CC15. So, or we may be getting something additional to add to our bastions. I don't know. He just kind of hinted that there would be something regarding the bastions. It'd be nice if they had a new one or some armor for our bastions. I'd like to have that, because the bastions, once you hit them, it's kind of like, you know, they just melt. I'd like to see some kind of armor or some fortification or something for them. I mean, they have fortifications for some of those things in Battle Pirates. Why not bring that to War Commander? I'd like to see that.
Sorry there, guys. I was boring them with Bonsai. I was playing away on my own game, getting split screens.
Oh, I'm sorry. And I'm just doing the challenge 2 metal bases for...
Rambo, get on here.
I'm farming. I'm farming for 7,500 metals a pop. I know. I can go a long way. I'm doing it.
Skip, a quick question. Is DNK playing?
As far as I know, they are. I can check and see. I don't think, you know, I'm not really sure if Bernie will be playing this round of Warpath or not. I can ask them. Yeah, they should be playing as far as I know.
Ooh.
And jumping around.
Good.
Let me see.
Not come across them yet.
Now I got a special tune made for Golden Doodle. It's full of warlords. And a level 10 max, so need to visit him today.
I've got a tune made for him.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're sick, Bonsai?
Yeah, I have the flu for 3 days now.
The plague?
Chicken soup.
Chicken soup.
How's everybody today?
Good.
Yeah, we're not bad.
So Storm Chaser and Golden Doodle are the 2 that's in the top right now.
Okay. What sector?
I figured as much.
Yeah, we got
Golden
the
Doodle's
double
in
on.
2 and Storm Chaser's in like 90 something. I found it.
Sector 2 is locked down. You cannot get in there.
How you doing there, Dobber, Rambo?
What's up?
Let's see here.
And we cannot jump to sector 2.
See, I'm already in a sector I like to hit, and I've already got like 20 bookmarks. Otherwise, I'd go check 2. Just to see like if I could relocate there.
On Airlines coming on.
Why is this one gotta get right?
I didn't like the kicks I added freaking mines to the metal bases. That just made mine.
That ain't right.
Oh, we love them bases.
Hey, you know what? I even have mine-proof treads, I think, or something like that on one of my units, and it still got blown out of the water. Frackers. I want to be able to ruby farm my metal bases. Come on, Kicksai. I got too much crap to do all day long.
Yeah, we need a war paint for 1,000,000 medals.
It's fun.
I'm looking forward to another war paint contest. I hope they have another one soon.
I
So
want a war paint for the Prophet with a bonsai paint.
with a bonsai paint,
Yeah, samurai, yeah. Bonsai.
that would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, if Kix is listening, bonsai on the skin.
Bonsai is a big
Bonsai
unit.
Bonsai skin. Ooh, that kind of sounds.
Yeah, I would pay gold for that there actually.
I would too.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Bonsai, can I get your skin on me? Ooh.
Storm Chaser's an 87, and Golden Doodle's not Golden Doodle. Golden Doodle's in 2, and then Storm Chaser's an 87.
Yeah, 87. I'm not gonna go there.
Why?
I don't see any of the other guys. Well, there's 2 people in Platinum, so I don't know if those are Kickstarter people or not, but Joker AFK and Come On Guys, they're both at 90. The one's at 95.24, and the other guy's at 89.30. But they did that in an hour. I'm impressed because the one is a 47, the other guy's a 44.
Yeah,
but they're in 34, so they're doing something over there in 34. That might be some of the DNK guys too, because there's nobody in gold yet. So
almost there.
That's probably some of the DNK guys.
I was really surprised by the amount, different sectors I was in. You know, when you're kind of looking, because I actually plan on participating this Warpath. Yes, for those of you who are looking for me, good luck trying to find me. Currently right now I'm sitting in a 36-hour bubble in 27, but when I decide to play, obviously I'm going to pop that. But I was interested when I went to different sectors. I was like, sometimes, there's other sectors that jump, but I stayed. And there's some sectors where I was like number 2 on the leaderboard. Number 5 on the leaderboard. I was like, wow, I didn't realize that I only have, I think, like 5,100 infamy, something like that. I don't have that much infamy. I was really surprised because we're allowed to say tag names. I'm going to say it anyway. AVA came in and invaded our sector the other day, and some of those guys had like 6,700. One guy had like 7,200. I think another guy had like 8,000 or close to it. I was really surprised. I just expected people. I haven't been actively going out and searching out bases, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I expected people to have more infamy, like to be in this, around 6,000 mark. I didn't realize that.
You want to know why they don't? That 10-minute timer, they can't farm infamy to their. Or it's harder. It's harder to do it anyways.
They can't do the infamy banks and the bubble things anymore.
Well,
people are mad
they can. They just have the ults lined up.
They can't attack and attack like they used to drain somebody anymore. So you got to wait 10 minutes. Then
that's true.
6 attacks per hour on a base, and that's a lot. That's a lot for if you're trying to drain infamy.
Yeah, I like it. Now the end of the season will be very, very nice to see who is in the top.
Yeah, I was when Monty and his crew that's his game name, so I could say it. But when his crew F4F came in and jumped in our sector, it was a lot of fun. And I didn't mind popping, but it was weird. It was like I popped the first time, and of course, I'm open, and they were able to hit me several times. Of course, I wasn't paying attention to them. I was sniping tunes. I don't know what they were doing. It still says hello, Kixeye, okay? And all my stuff is crammed into first base, and my power plants are in the middle of my base. Literally, all you have to do is bring a stupid Herald into my base and
die.
Yeah, 2-star, and then you go to the corner, you go to third base with any kind of ground, and you've got my hunter. So it's really easy to do. I see people that are bringing they're losing raptors and siege squadrons and shit. I'm like, where's your Herald at?
Yeah.
Maybe because they think it's too slow. I don't know, but I got hit a bunch of times. But then the second time I got a bubble was really weird. I popped and I went to hit a guy's heavy, and of course he pussied it and retreated it, but I won't say that player's name because I just called you a pussy, but you know who you are. But I called his heavy outside of somebody else's base, and he retreated it, and it was weird because the very next time somebody hit me, I got a bubble. So I guess I'm not really understanding the bubble all the way. It was like I got hit 2 or 3 times in that 10 minutes and didn't get a bubble, and then all of a sudden I popped, and then one guy hit me, and then I had a bubble. And he didn't, I guess it's because my base hadn't healed all the way. I don't know. I know I should know that, but I expected that because I popped, I'd be vulnerable again for another 10 minutes, and I wasn't.
The same player can only hit you once in 10 minutes.
Oh, they had a whole crew of them. The F4F people brought a whole bunch of people, and they brought people with them. I don't remember who that other team was. Yes, I know. I'm giving them airtime. I'll give credit where credit's due. Like Mofo Joe's team from 22, Dogra. They're good fighters. He brings other people. He brings a Sus Squad and some other people with him sometimes. He brings the WWF with him sometimes. Haven't seen him in a while, but then again, I haven't been in that other sector in a while. But when the F4F people, they're mostly in sector 188, which is David's sector, but they have another sector they call home. I can't remember which one it is. It's 170 something, like 176 or 172 or 170. I can't remember.
I find it cute that somebody from 188, they sent a little account. They just attacked and then attacked, and then they left. And I was like, spy account maybe?
Ah, that was really weird.
Yeah.
It's funny because I'm on the 188 page, so I said, hey guys, what's up with this? Like, bring your mains. And then I got crickets after that.
Yeah, we've
I said,
had
hey, I don't care. Hit me. Just bubble me. I don't care. It's just a bubble. Oh, no, you destroyed my pixels.
yeah, they're just pixels. It's not that big of a deal.
I actually jumped to a, we'll keep the sector nameless. They kept telling me I was enemy, and, anybody on this panel knows what happens when you tell me I'm enemy. Me and them had a little chat, and I just hit him with the line, hey, I said, great, you've declared my pixels enemy. Now let's continue and talk, let's continue and get past this. Because I always hit him with the, have I been rude or disrespectful in global? Because I never am. And then they say no, and I say, well, then why do you hate me? So you hate me solely because of the 3 or 4 letters before my name? And luckily we had an Unshackled follower in there that's known me for years, so he kind of, because I always come up with some bullcrap story, and then just to see if the sector buys it. And well, this time I said I came for a friend, so I was looking for a base that was untagged, and like there was literally no base in that sector that I could find that was untagged, or at least in the area I was searching. So luckily this dude comes on and saves a day, and I'm like, oh hey, how you doing? Long time no see. So shout out to you. I don't want to put your name out there, but shout out to you for saving my day. But I was anyway, so it wasn't an issue.
Kicks Braden is in Sector 5.
We'll get him. Yeah, I want
to find that Nico guy who's a carpet salesman. Again, that's what he told me. He said the first time they did that, he says, I'm not a kick guy, I'm a carpet salesman or something like that. Or rug salesman, that's what it was.
That's for rug salesman. Carpet muncher? No. I couldn't resist.
That's another ball game.
Destry was in a sector. I won't say which one. I mean, I'd be nice. But Destry was in a sector, and he was just like racking up the infamy and having a good time. And they weren't really doing anything. I mean, they were kind of aggravated, but they couldn't catch his tunes, and he was going about his business. And then there were a couple people that were in there that were talking like really nasty. We've had shows about this. I'm not going to go down that road, but I mean really nasty talk. And it's like Destry was aggravated, so because the guy was talking nasty, like really nasty, like they probably should have been filed on a harassment report. So they started hitting him and started hitting the guy's tunes, and the sector was like, well, why are you hitting him? He's like, he goes, I don't like people who talk like that. And they're like, but I thought you were an enemy. He goes, well, I have my standards. So then all of a sudden, well, we like you. Why don't you just come and stay? He goes, I might just do that for Warpath. It was just like, but it was funny. He Destry's kind of like, I mean, we call each other names and stuff. I mean, I used to say pussbone instead. I say puss now. I call people window lickers. Yes, I do. I say things like that. I call people little man. I'm a woman. I can say that. I call those kind of things. I make jokes. I mean, I do that. It's trash talk, but I don't talk about people's personal lives. I don't talk about their kids or harming anybody. Other than your tunes or your bass, which if it's your bass, you really don't have anything to worry about if it's me.
Welcome to Case.
But not your bass. I can't. I swear to God. Even going to 22 when, bless his heart, when Mofo invited me back again after we went and flattened his sector twice online for a show. He invited me, gave me some tips on how to take his bass. I was still only able to get him for 2 stars. I get totally like worked up. I get too tense and get upset. So,
First time hitting him, I ran phalanx through his base, and he had everything full. And the only damage I took was trying to kill his base tune because I could have flat him with phalanx, but it was I just wanted to kill the tune and the walls just to make it like a pancake flat.
I
And,
don't
I,
feel like
30 minutes.
you
on my phone.
jumping.
and I'm definitely a scrounger when it comes to Warpath. You know, I'm hitting anything, 42 and below. Sometimes I'll go, yes, I will hit a 10 or a 12 or whatever if it's untagged. I'll hit whatever I can get. If it gets me blue goo, I'll take it. I don't care if it's 1 or 2 or 3 blue goo, I'll take it because it's free repair. If it's only 1 or 2, I'll do it for free repair. Now, if it's only 2 or 3 blue goo and it's going to cost me a lot of repair time, I won't. I'll just skip past that base. But
so we have some War Commander royalty out in YouTube. Welcome, Storm Chaser.
Yeah.
Oh, cool!
I already shouted him out once, but you
I'm
can have
hunting
an
everything
award.
for him.
I did. I posted in the room. I said, "No fair hiding out in Sector 2." Because Thomas said he was in Sector 2.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Yeah, you can't jump there, so.
Well,
Yeah, can we do a sweep of all the level 2s and then we can get into Sector 2?
Yeah,
That's-
please.
I think as soon as we did it, they'd have them all created again.
Well, because it takes time to do the tutorial, so by the time they would fill it again, it would, we'd have a bunch in there.
I actually have friends. When I say friends, I would say game acquaintances in that sector. So if I ever need someplace to go and hide, pay the 100 coins.
Golden Doodles in 2, not Storm Chasers. Storm Chasers in 87.
Oh, cool. Sweet.
Maybe 2's open because they, everybody's jumping out for Warpath.
Yeah.
It's usually 1, 2, 3, and 4 get opened at some point during Warpath because somebody forgets to jump their arms.
Oh yeah, they'd have to just because I was kind of surprised. Not surprised. I was almost hoping that when Warpath got delayed, that maybe they would add like a special prize. Like I said, like the war paint or something different. So.
Hi there, Scooby. We've got Scooby in the chat.
Oh, cool. I'm sorry, I don't even have YouTube open. Hi, everybody. I'm sorry I haven't said hello. I should at least say hi to everybody.
Well, I'm about to get 279 infamy off of this guy's base, as well as 246 honor.
Well, I'm just smashing TP at the minute.
Can't get above 250.
Yeah, that was the other thing that came up, which I won't go into like full detail, but without going into full detail about the getting too many resources from certain bases you normally wouldn't get too many resources from. Oh my Lord, have mercy. I had a little less than 4 billion to go before I had to get to 48. I'm like, plenty of time.
Yeah.
So, they had the maintenance, and I'll just say, what most active alliances do, active maintenance. So we went and I decided to do that myself. And I was like, oh my God. So I told Kixeye what was happening. Yes, I was a good doobie. I was a good moderator. This is not supposed to be happening. I'm stuffing it away as fast as my boxes are filling up. I can hold 1.2 billion resources in my base, and my storages aren't maxed yet. Okay. So I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, so I'm stuffing it. When I was done and I told them what was happening and sent the pictures and they were trying to recreate it, I went from being just a little bit less than 4 billion to less than 2 billion away from 48. I'm not ready to be a 48. It makes it harder during Warpath.
Run Master Loot, because then you won't get any XP for your
Yeah, but I was busy running raids, and I didn't think that was happening. Yes, okay, so I just said it. I mean, seriously, I didn't want to have to run a master loot while I was running raids. I didn't even realize it was happening. I was like, why am I stuck on resources?
I run that master loot like almost 24/7 when I'm hitting resources, so this way
if Scooby wants on, is more than welcome.
Yeah. Pop them on. Where's he at?
Jump on the bus.
Are we welcome in Sector 87?
Don't think so.
Yeah,
Warpath?
exactly.
It's Warpath. He always said, just be happy and play the game.
See, I don't necessarily have to be welcomed in a sector to go there for Warpath. But I don't think any sector has actually ever welcomed me. Hey, come hit for Warpath. Now, there's some once I get there and tell them my intentions that we've hit it off and we've battled each other. But Like one sector I went to hit, and then next thing I know, we were talking about whether Netflix or Hulu was the better option, and I almost got a Hulu account because of that, because of that sector interaction. So there are some sectors out there that are nice, but then there's others that are just quite toxic you want to stay away from.
You know, I have to admit, when we talk about the swag bucks, I actually did a swag buck watch a video for not Hulu. It's one of the other ones. YouTube TV that's coming up, so you can get a free trial for YouTube TV.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the video for YouTube TV. I'm not signing up for YouTube TV because I don't watch TV that much. And if you could believe this, of all things, I'm watching swag bucks to get gold for War Commander, and I'm finished with the YouTube TV, and then the next video to come up was for me to play War Commander. And it was like watching one of the old event videos, which I miss, aka Storm Chaser, whoever that marketing person is. Please tell him I will send him a box of apples, a case of wine, whatever it is he wants. But it was like watching one of the old I had never seen this video before, but it was like watching one of the old event videos. It was really cool. It was like take your tanks in for destruction. Boom, boom, boom. It's like there's the Dark Storm, and it's like there's a whole bunch of other things. It's like then it was like then there was a herald. It was like drop your.
Killer will be running for a few hours until we get bored.
I never get bored of Warpath.
Oh, I know. Yeah, there's too much to do.
Oh yeah.
Hit me out of this. Something smacked me out of the sky when I ran around and get that storm.
Who's doing what? So I'm getting into my game.
I don't know. What do you guys?
You doing anything?
Me? Oh, Bonsai's got to be doing something.
I'm doing a base.
I will present Bonsai, whatever he's doing.
But I'm with overkill on this platoon. Only little.
I will see how my prophet will act in this one.
I keep forgetting to flip over.
Alright.
I'm farming metals.
I already did 3 million medals.
I ran out of metals. Like you were talking about running Master Loot. I didn't think I would, but getting all the Caltech, and then there was one other thing that I realized that I didn't have. I can't believe I didn't have it.
Yeah, I made the same mistake, Skip. I forgot Master Loot this morning, and I done my medal run, and I gained almost 500 million.
Oh, Lord.
Speed, yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Oh, fuck. Are you all ready for takeoff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot my seatbelt.
We've already kicked off.
Sorry. Trying to mute it.
Damn, I got the wrong tool with me.
What's the payout, guys? Is there any difference to the payout, or is it much the same, or what way is it rocking and rolling?
It's lower than normal. I hit a 52. I only got like 180 or 200.
Yeah,
a 200 is what you get with 0. You don't mean a bit more, you would have got more.
Yeah.
Can't get more.
200 right. 200 is correct. So it's basically the same, I think, isn't it?
It depends on your level, the amount you get. If I hit like a level 45, I get less than if I hit a 48.
Yeah, but it also depends on how much honor they have as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
But dead bases, I think, are the same, are they?
No,
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, I'm hitting a 40 now, and it gives me 73.
I had a 35, and he gave me like 150.
But remember, as you go up, you get more. The better test is whenever you're up to about 4,000, and then hit one of them bases. That would be the true reflection.
Yeah.
Because I can hit a level 35 and get 44 off it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I remember hitting double zeros and getting more than 250, and that's all I'm getting.
Yeah.
Max, no matter what number I hit.
Yeah, but I suppose then we'll know later on there. Hopefully, there'll be, if you hit somebody, it's, like in the Diamond Division, you
get more then, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully you'll get like maybe 400 or something like that, you know what I mean? But I don't want to be hitting too many of them bases.
Why not?
Yeah, I remember when I had like 50,000 honor points, I lost 7,000 per hit. That's crazy.
No, I'm not going up. Like if anybody wants to do a 1-to-1 or a bit of pun or something like that, will do that. But I see.
And when we tested back then, like the hitter got like 1,500 of me, and I lost 6,000.
Yeah, you lost.
Crazy.
Hopefully that's fixed there now. That'll be fair.
Wasn't it the last Warpath that's what people were complaining about, that after the third day when people got, you know, over 4,000 honor, when they got that they were running out of targets, that the most they were getting was like 10 or 12 or 2 or
it was getting low.
Was the number?
yeah.
And also, since the last Warpath, the one there, you've actually probably went up 2 levels, haven't you?
Yeah.
So it'll not be that you're being
It's crazy now.
Yeah, I prefer, if I didn't have to spend 225 million resources every time I upgrade something in my base.
I know, yeah.
I swear, if
every time you click the phone button on a building, you get massive XP.
You know, I think I would actually pay money to stay level 47. Like, I think I would actually coin to stay my level.
Skip. I coined those levels on the airfield when they came out for war production, right?
Mm-hmm.
I gained 1 billion almost on those levels.
Oh my gosh.
1 billion. I was like, what the fuck?
No, I didn't do it.
Here's a tip for Warpath. Put sentries in your bunkers because it takes forever for a herald to kill them. I'm finding this out firsthand.
But the herald doesn't need to kill the sentry, just the fucking building.
Here's the difference. Here's the
People
thing.
were freaking out about the Kraken, but the Kraken doesn't hit the herald, does
it?
No.
This is why I was saying about them. So you knock out the bunkers, and you want to speed it up with other air, but sentries and Drakens and all that crap will destroy it. So that's why you want to take those out. So right now I'm being forced to herald a base that's really, really wide, and I think I'm gonna run out of time because of the fact that I can't put any other air. I have to fly my herald in.
I'm definitely going to throw my herald in my PvP because that's what everybody says. That I'm not this quarter having a cow about the Kraken being in bases and base defense is dead and there's no defense for the Kraken and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, throw your herald in there, dude.
In case your herald dies in PvP, it's 2 coin, 2 gold.
Yeah, it's not that much in your PvP, right? It's not that much.
If you have your thing maxed.
Well, yes, if you have your thing maxed. I'm sorry, you have to have your tech center.
Excuse me, Rambo. My thing has been maxed a long time. I was born very young, okay?
Yeah, a lot of us are all high numbers. There's a lot of people that are listening.
That's true. I apologize. You're right. We remember that.
And, you know, there's a lot of time that's invested, and I'm sure they have other things that would be more important to them than that.
Yeah, but it's still not that. It still probably can't be that much. I mean, fuck. I missed what turret. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. I'm sitting here going, why didn't I win it? I missed the turret.
Trying to stand up and qualify.
The max.
Just a question for everybody in YouTube land and all that jazz. You know, I find Warpath less toxic, if you know what I mean, than going into a sector and doing a random jump.
Yep.
You get less drama, so you do with Warpath.
I agree, yeah.
Totally. You have to give Kixeye a wee bit of kudos for that, because you can jump in this and you just say, look, it's Warpath. No issue, no bother. Maybe it's because most people just hit dead bases and stuff like that there, maybe. But it's refreshing.
Well, I see more sectors arguing with each other because somebody's hitting a 0-0 base than I see invaders arguing, which is kind of funny. I mean, it's not funny. I mean, seriously. I mean, how many sectors do we know? At least some of the last sectors that I've called home, they've all adopted the 0-0. You know, if somebody's not playing the game anymore and they don't have any infamy and they don't have any blue goo, yes, that's what I call it. They don't have any blue goo, then yeah, I mean that. If you guys aren't already doing that, if you're listening and you don't already have that adopted, you should, because we called it one of our sectors. We called it paying your land taxes, because when invaders come to the sector when it's not Warpath, you're defending anyway. whether it's a 0-0 base or not. And I tell you what, you can ask Anton. Anton and I feel exactly the same way about this one. There's one thing that makes a sector, one definite thing that makes a sector look weak is when you're fighting with each other in global. And the other thing that makes it look weak is because you have so many bases that don't participate. Like, they don't do anything. All they do is farm, or they don't do anything. Like, they log in once a month, or, you know, once every 6 months. That makes the sector looks weak. When enemies can come in and pick up 2,000-3,000 infamy in your sector because, you know, you have so many bases that are dead bases. I mean, obviously, you know, Kickside, we can only ask Kickside to wipe the dead bases off so often. I mean, we can't fault Kickside for that because people stop playing. But you should adopt that. Call it rent. Call it, you know, land taxes. Hey, we defend you while you're here. You don't defend us. You don't snipe tunes. You don't participate. You just farm. So while you're here, you know, during Warpath, you don't lose anything.
Yes.
Something I find interesting is you never hear these people talk, but as soon as you hit their base, steal the people or something.
Oh my God, that, or if it's a woman and she's a leader of the sector, well, we're supposed to be friends, and you're not supposed to be hitting my guy.
I'm saying there that you're defending a tag that's not on the game for 6 months, and they're not really doing much there, not there. So, you know, because you need the spoils of war sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, just think of it's your way of participating. You're not losing anything because you don't have any infamy at all. You don't have any blue goo. You don't even lose your resources. I mean, relax.
The best way
to
do it in the sector is that they've no units in their base, okay? They've no upgrades going, and they're 0-0.
Right. Now, I have to admit, in one of the last sectors that we were in, and again, I will not name the name of that sector, I have to admit, the last Warpath, I went crazy. Yes, I got all my, I never left the sector. That's how many people that we don't have that don't play or that are farmers. I never left that sector, and I still had over 10,000 blue goo. So, and Jim too. He was, I think, #1 in the sector. He never left the sector. That's how many non-players we have in our sector. But yeah, there were some people who complained about it. But
everybody YouTube there? What way does your sector work during Warpath? Are you allowed to hit tagged or untagged or a mixture? Or what way do you do it? We're not allowed to hit tagged at all 0-0, so that's fair enough.
I just jump out and this way there's no crybabies and all that. What's up, Scope?
Wow, this guy had a balloon in the face. Sorry about that.
Hello there, Gunscope. How are you, buddy? Long time.
I'm tired and I'm cold. How are you guys?
You're Canadian. It's your own fault.
Yeah, I was up at 2 a.m. responding to a vehicle rollover, and I didn't get home till 6 a.m. and it was -49 Celsius without the wind chill, and I didn't warm up until about an hour ago.
Wow! I think I saw that. I think that was in our news. I think it was -63 wind chill.
Whoa!
It's been like this for 3 weeks now.
I know, and it keeps dipping down here, so you can keep it up there with you. You like shriveled body parts, you keep them up there. Okay, keep them shriveled. I don't care if they come uncomfortable, but I prefer not to have a shriveled body parts where I live.
Bring that shit down south.
Oh,
it's times like this where I seriously question why the fuck I still live here.
I know. Grab your tooth and suck it up.
It's
north.
So bad. It was so cold, the vehicle that we got to. Nobody was hurt, thankfully, so I can talk about it. But the vehicle, it was so cold, the axle snapped in half during the rollover.
Wow.
Yeah, like clean break. It was that cold.
Clean break. 40 degrees centigrade is a gauge for that there for chassis. -40.
It's really
after -40 Celsius and Fahrenheit are the same thing. They're both cold.
This really, really fucking cold. And like you said, and that's about the wind chill. And you guys have gotten the wicked winds, and they have not stopped.
Nope.
Like we're getting them today, but the sun's out, so it's like it's kind of deceptive because it looks like it's warm outside because it's blue skies and sunny. And if you stand on one side of my house, it blocks the wind because it's 3 stories high. All you have to do is walk one corner or the other, and you're using your nibs to carve your initials in the wall.
Yeah, you can key somebody's car with your nipple.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Let's see, Marcus. Or Marks, is he still there? If he wants to join, please join.
Yep.
PD Riot, if you want to join up there, there's the link in the chat. Also,
Yeah. And I
join
can't
up there,
stay. I can't stay, so I can drop out if anybody needs to get in.
No, it's okay there. I just want to know what sort of Warpath rules Scooby has. I bet you they're very fair.
Yeah.
I'm on the same boat as Daba, just jumping to an enemy sector. That way nobody cries except for the enemy, but they're enemy anyway, so who gives a shit?
Hey, hold on. I was with you until you said enemy. Just jump into any sector and hit. And if they cry, that means that if they cry and whine and all that, hit them again. But if they say, hey, we're allies and they're respectful about it, then follow their rules of like 0-0. But I just hit whatever, and then if they cry, I continue. But if they try to be respectful and say, hey, what you doing here and all that, then I'll talk to them and then I'll because Warpath, just ignore all the politics, get rid of the politics, and just play War Commander for fun. Because
I think Warpath is a success because of that.
I've never had so much more fun in the game than since when I dropped being political. Oh, you can't go to hit this sector, you can't hit that sector because there's friends. Once I stopped doing that, the game became way more fun. And a lot of people that are locked into I can't hit here because of allies and all that. You guys got to explore and realize that there's so much more, so many different sectors out there that aren't just your home. That you could. There's nice people in many sectors. It's not just your home sector and your allied sectors. I found nice people on all sides of the pond.
Was about David's sector because when Monty's crew came, 4 people came and invaded the sector I was in. It was like when I found out that their home sector was David's sector. I won't say what it is. I didn't want to go there because then if I went there to fight them, like how many sectors? I mean, come on, guys, you know what I'm talking about. How many times you go, oh, well, we're just here for RAV, or oh, we're just here for well. I'm using those 2 names because I can, because we're like sister alliances. But how many times when you has an invader come in and said, well, we're just here for this group? Well, if that's your home, you're going to defend your home. So I didn't go to David's sector to return the hits a bunch of the people in my segment, but out of respect for that, I didn't want to be one of those people that says, well, I'm just here for these guys. And then that's how we found out that it wasn't just David's sector that they called home. They had 2 sectors they called home. So that worked out really well. Do I have enough medals to buy this Kyle thing yet? Mother of Pete. God bless America.
Yeah, you need 1.1 million for
I bought him with blood thorium.
Well, that's what I'm going to be doing.
You need to buy the Judge War paint.
Yeah, because I got it.
The one recommends it.
Yeah.
One recommends it. The Judge War paint. No, my Judge blends in perfectly with the dirt on my baby.
Now my Judge looks sexy.
That's why they put the yellow war paint, so this way it sticks out and says, "Hey, I'm a Judge," instead of hiding in the
armory, though.
I don't use it. Why bother?
I like Ian's idea out on YouTube is really nice. Get rid of tags and just stick to factions. So like it's survivors versus sentinels versus porpoise versus neutral. This way, there's four factions essentially in the game, 4 major alliances, and then so right now I could go to any sector and I could probably count 200 different tags because nobody wants to ally up and be 200 tags with 20 people in them, even instead of like 20 tags with filled, because people don't want to join together because they all want to be part of an elite club. I am better than you because my letters.
Yeah.
And
some people use the letters just for safety.
Yeah, and sometimes that doesn't help them.
I'll be honest. The only reason I have letters before my name is for the boosts.
Ian just said all neutrals can stay as farmers.
I mooch the boosts off of whatever clan I'm in. I do the raids and all that, but that's basically why I'm there. I really don't like doing the intel and all that, but I'll do the raids. And it's nice to have that resource boost when I'm farming resource.
I just made a little mistake here.
Uh-oh.
I threw my 7 gunships over the overdrive power panel and blew up.
That hurt?
Yeah.
I thought your mistake was buying the war paint. Sorry.
No.
That was the second mistake.
Well, that mistake was yesterday or today.
Can somebody just flip the screen over to somebody else? I'm not sure.
I'm gonna hit a 40.
In a minute.
For hitting a 42.
I just already blew a whole
I'm
sector
not
up.
sure who I'm on, actually.
Huh?
I'm not sure who I'm on.
Oh.
I'm on Rambo.
Yeah, you can show mine. Don't make it.
I'm gonna refresh after this one.
Let's see. So we're good to Bonsai. He's on the way to a 42. All right, I'm running out of time.
43.
Yeah, Ian, same here there. Thank you for reminding me there. I just turned mine on there now, just mastered it.
Yeah, I'm going to send a message to Destry because he's going to be home off from work for several weeks. So maybe I can get him to pop in the hangout. I know he's excited about playing Warpath. Chad, too. Both of them were out. I said, what are you guys doing now? You're hitting them now. If you bubble them now, then there won't be anything for Warpath. Unlike me, that's always having problems. Like, I still can't get my attack log, so I have this little steno notebook, and I just write the player's name down. I love the little fruity line. Player's name down, and the coordinates, because my attack logs, I hit like 5 or 6 people, and then my attack logs don't work for like a month.
And everyone just
knows, I think.
Master Loot only works for PvE, not PvP, so you're not going to get boosted if you're hitting Warpath bases.
Exactly.
Just a tip for everybody. Clean your computer out more than once every 4 years. It was a bit dusty in there.
No, there's players in my computer pay rent.
What?
Yeah.
It's a bit dusty in there. Yeah. Ooh, look at that profit go.
Hey, I'm just saying, if you open your
Booyah!
if you open up your computer and you can scrape the dust off with a knife, it's been too long.
Really?
Well, shit, hey.
I just lost a single-use war dog.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I was sitting on 16 blood thorium tokens, so I bought Kyle and got him to level 5.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah,
I still have to get my ardor up. That's one of the reasons why I want to, because I like using her, and I see people with the videos now, and I'm going, daggone it, why isn't this working? It's because she's only level 5. Yeah, everybody else has pretty much got her maxed. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of like, old news, so to speak.
I will say, though, if you use Roland as a base defender, I would prioritize him as number 1 to get him to 10 first, because he is a monster. He is a monster at level 10.
Oh, yeah.
He's 10 phalanx. He can go toe to toe with probably 3 tunes of phalanx.
Yeah.
I love my Roland and my skipjack in the same.
And if you put a zombifier on him.
Yeah. I by accident bought, the one bought the war paint. I by accident bought the wrong zombifier and when they came out. I meant to buy it for Roland, and I can't remember what I bought it for, but I don't even think it's a unit I have built. It's It's probably Santiago. It's probably Daba's hero. The Santiago or something. I don't remember. It's something I don't even have built. I was like, I clicked on it. Well, there was something wrong with the event prize list where they all just said hero. It said hero zombie fire, and I just clicked the wrong one. That's my own fault.
Click them all and get them all.
I mean, I guess I could have sent a ticket. I could have asked one of the guys to fix it, but I'm not going to do that. I mean,
I do that all the time.
I make mistakes.
Question: did you clear your cookies and cache?
You're funny. You're funny.
I gave an amazing testimonial to somebody on the expert team a couple days ago because they actually helped me and didn't tell me to clear my cookies and cache.
You can screenshot another one.
Yeah, on you, Bob.
I'm at 4K already.
No, sorry. God bless you. Do not try to do a Shadow Ops 2 base instead of a challenge. days. Good God.
I just have to clean my mic. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I was gonna say your mic and your screen. Board. Use some disinfectant if you have the flu.
My boss at work, she came in last week and the week before just coughing and sneezing everywhere, and we're like, hey, we can run the office, go home, we ain't trying to get sick. And finally it took her boss to tell her to stay off for like a week, because she's one of them people, she'll come into work if she's like, she could have her liver or something like outside of her body and carrying it, and she'd come into work. Like, and I'm just like, hey, there's some days you need to go to work, because otherwise we're all going to be out, and I'd rather you be out than the whole office be out,
Yeah, no kidding. You are contaminating us all.
And then I heard like one of my coworkers, they come into the back, we're testing, and they say, hey, they all got earaches out there and colds and all that. I'm like, hey, stay away. You're far away.
Put this mask on and stay as far away from you as humanly possible.
As far away as you possibly can.
Yeah, really, because I'm like, I don't really get sick. I get the cold, but I really don't want to have the cold, especially in the winter. When you breathe it in that cold air and it just hits the insides when you have a cold, it's just no fun. So especially when I was single digits last week, like it was negative Celsius, but single digits Fahrenheit, that's no fun.
Fuck you.
I've actually had my doctor's office call me and tell me not to come in for an appointment, like a regular appointment, because they're seeing so many people that are sick, or because the staff is so sick. So they've called me and say, don't come. You'll get sick. Even with a mask on, they just say, don't bother. We'll reschedule. And I was like, well, I've been waiting 6 months for this appointment. It's okay. It's fine. Because some of the medications that I take, the insurance company won't pay the higher copay unless I'm seen like every 3 to 6 months. And they're like, we'll figure it out. We'll just tell them that we're all sick. And I'm like, okay, that's fine.
I pray for single-digit Fahrenheit weather right about now.
But you would.
After all this, it'd be like I'd go outside wearing a t-shirt.
Are you negative right now?
It is current in Fahrenheit. It is currently negative 42 here right now without the wind chill.
That's without the wind chill.
Good
Well,
job.
North Pole.
Yeah, I'm about to say, what are you at the North Pole or something?
Antarctic looks
Pretty fucking close.
That sounds like
Hold on.
Chicago, man.
It's so cold. I saw a penguin put a jacket on.
Eric, how do you guys like survive in that cold? Because I walk out in like single digit Fahrenheit and I'm like, my fingers are already numb and stuff.
We have a lot of sex.
Yes.
Oh, can I be a fireman too?
The birth rate in the Canadian tundra.
No, I get like your body adapts to it after time. And
I figure there comes to a point where it's just like your body just can't get any colder.
Something like that, yeah. And anytime
like
you go
negative 40
outside,
and negative 1 sounds the same because it's just so cold.
yeah, like anytime you go outside, you wear your ski pants, you wear your beanie, you wear like a neck warmer or a face toque or a face beanie or anything like that, and you wear a big jacket with gloves on and your ski pants and winter boots, and you're usually pretty fine. Anything that's wind resistant for a jacket, you're fine, because it's not so much the temperature of the air that gets you, it's the wind.
Yes, it's a dry cold.
Right. Do you wear duck quills, sort of coats and stuff like that there?
Yeah, my warmest winter jacket I have is lined with duck feathers, and it I could go outside with my coveralls on, and they're lined with like duck feathers too. I could go outside with that and my jacket, and I would be sweating.
So when you pee outside, you pee snow?
I pee in the bathroom in my heated house.
No, try it if you pee snow. Really funny.
I think there's too much salt in the urine for it to freeze.
I'd be too scared to whip my dick out in the cold right now. It would probably shrivel back up inside me.
No way. That kind of temperature, if I had one, and I don't, I wouldn't let my husband do that in that cold of a He is like totally in like the Canadian tundra. He's just like where it's just freaking cold.
And it hasn't been this cold for this long. Like usually we get these temperatures, but they only last like a week. We've had these temperatures for 6 weeks now, and this is the first time it's happened in like 40 or 50 years. It's the first time it's happened since I've even been alive.
So
And
I have a question for you, Gatscope.
All right, what's up?
What do you say to those that believe in global warming?
I say, fuck, if you complain about it, come live.
This is part of global warming. You guys are, oh my God, did any of you guys go to school?
Yeah, if you want to be technical, it's cold out because of global warming, because global warming, the theory of it is that the Earth is resetting itself, and the way that the Earth resets itself is that it prepares for an ice age, and an ice age typically gets cold. So the whole global warming is a misphrase because the temperatures are gradually getting colder, not warmer.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when it's super hot outside and someone says it's because of global warming, I laugh at them because they don't know what they're talking about.
Well, it's getting warmer. It's getting warmer at the poles, but colder everywhere else.
Yeah.
Colder everywhere else. Yes. And it'll just continue to do that. And if you're in the North American hemisphere, you're facing away from the sun. So you're going to be even colder. Oh my gosh. And Australia is suffering a heat wave. So yeah, that's what the whole global warming concept is about.
They nearly drowned 2 weeks ago.
I think Godscope there should be in line for the American president because he thinks the same way.
Yeah, we won't talk about him.
Yeah, build a wall.
I'm gonna be laughing if they just put like a gate up and call it a wall.
A chain link.
Okay, mind you, the largest drug bust in like the last 25-year history was through a legal entry of port. Okay, and then the second largest was out over the ocean of California. All right, so what are you going to do? Put a wall underground? What is it going to be like, you know, like one of those like James Bond walls, like, you know, come up out of the sky every time a boat goes over it? I mean, seriously, illegal drugs are going to happen no matter what. Same thing with illegal human trafficking is horrible as it is.
Look at a maximum security prison. Like everybody's patted down and all that, and they got drugs in there. They're able to get weapons in there and all that. And if they can get that in a maximum security prison where it's super secure, even more secure than probably
corruption, right? Inside job corruption crap.
I mean, in my old hometown, Baltimore, in a sea container in the Baltimore port, I think it was probably around, I want to say it was like May or June. And I know this is like, it's like we're totally off topic here, but it was May or June. And there was a row of containers that hadn't been touched since February. They had been sitting there in the hot sun. And somebody was complaining about a stench. Okay, so this ship came in sometime in like the winter time. And they had 2 containers that were packed full of people. So they were being for sex trafficking, human smuggling. So, I mean, this is in one of the largest ports in America, in Baltimore, and it comes in on a legal ship from China or Indonesia or somewhere, comes in and sits in the port of Baltimore for 4 or 5 months, and nobody knows that there's people in there.
Right, yeah.
You know, like you're not going to hear the people, and the only reason why you realize that there's people is because it gets hot enough and they finally die from heat exhaustion. I mean, come on. You know, it's like building a wall isn't going to stop that stuff. I'm not. You know, I have to support the person who happens to be sitting in that chair because I'm an American citizen, but I don't have to support everything that happens in this country because of that person. So I use my voting power.
Take all the buildings that they want for
Ian, there. Bonsai, find my base is a request, I think, from Ian.
Bonsai.
And the chat there.
To take all the billions that they want for the wall and put it to veterans and homelessness, like, you know, what they said they wanted to do.
Do we want me to hide it?
Yeah, I'll switch to someone who actually does bases now.
Hey, Zach, how you doing? Are we full? Is the panel full? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
One more.
Oh, we got one space.
Great. I feel bad. Yes, and I did explain in the beginning of the show, I think the reason why I come up with the Unshackled logo is by accident. I logged in with the Shadow Killer. I don't know why.
put the
Only for
producer
the
link.
YouTube shows, though. It's only for the YouTube shows.
He put the producer link in the Unshackled chat. He didn't put the everybody.
No, I went into the whatchamacallit, the sheet about a list of the show thing. I didn't even go through that. I don't know how it happened. But it keeps happening.
There's a if you click the link that's like the producers, then it'll take you in as that. Like that's what I did. But if you click like the regular link, it'll take you in as like.
No, it didn't. It did. It took me in as, but see, it brought me in as Shadow Killer because I'm not a producer anymore. I personally left as a producer, but I can log into Shadow Killer's account if anything goes wrong. I mean, just in case of emergency stuff happens, we have to cover each other's backs. And by the way, anybody else who runs a show out there, you should always have a backup. You know, I mean, I've talked to City about that too. You should always have a backup, somebody that can log in.
So what do I come up with right now?
Our internet. I don't know. What do you? Well, mine doesn't show. It just says Unshackled. So I don't know. What does yours say when you hover over yourself?
It says Daba. Says Daba. We lost.
It's my normal Phoenix logo, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't look.
And then if I click if I get the other link, I can come in as Unshackled.
Well, it doesn't. Whoa, fucker! Get out of my way, stupid god blessed piece of mother.
Like right now, I have no powers in the show or anything like that. But then when I click the other link, I can get the. I can be.
I don't want no powers. Stupid powers. Like, the only kind of powers I want is fucking flying monkeys.
Because basically, they'll remove you.
I came close.
Yeah, guys, no one is presented on YouTube at the moment.
I was hoping that they would name the escorts flying monkeys. I asked for them.
Yeah, because I had presented somebody, and then when I left, it kicked it off.
Somebody flip it over. But we'll
Yeah,
go with the one.
Back in as the Unshackled. I shall read.
Wow, 9 of the top 15 coldest places in the world as of yesterday are in my province.
Nice.
One of them is where I live. We are.
There we go. And now I'm Unshackled again.
We are 8th in the 8th coldest place in the world.
Yeah.
Where's the first at?
Prince Albert, Saskatchewan, which is about 2 hours away from me.
Oh, it's a very.
That's sad that you're colder than Antarctica.
Yep.
Yep.
Antarctica isn't even on this list.
I think it probably has a lot to do with the way that the polar winds. I mean, they just spin where you're at. I know that sounds stupid. Yes, when I was little girl, I wanted to be a meteorologist when I grew up. I think it's the polar winds. I think they come in and they get buffeted by the jet stream that's in the United States, and they just spin where you guys are. And it's like a never-ending cycle. You guys just constantly, like you said, this is the coldest. Even Minnesota was the coldest, snowiest winter, and it was the coldest in the last 75 years, and the snowiest. That's for Minnesota, for crying out loud. And the snowiest in 100 years.
Yeah,
like
Wolf Point, Montana is 14th, and Wilson, North Dakota is 15th. Those are the only 2 American towns that made this list.
Yeah, and that town in North Dakota is just barely. It might as well be Canadian.
Right.
It's barely over the border.
Right on the border, yeah.
There's some parts of Antarctica where it says like the Concordia station is -53 Fahrenheit. But then there's others that have like positive 39. McDonald Island. Wow, that's funny. McDonald Island is 39 Fahrenheit. I'm looking for Elephant Island because that's where mine is. My Facebook says I'm from. But yeah, I think it's actually warmer in Antarctica. Might be here. Let me see.
Forget. I was going to ask you, is it cloudy there too, Godscope, or is it sunny?
It is. No, there's not a cloud in sight, and it is sunny. You look outside, and it looks like it's super nice out. So and then you step outside.
That's how it is here.
All days where the sun is out, I just look at the sun and say, you're fired because you're supposed to keep me warm.
You guys don't even get, I guess because of the wind, you guys don't even get like the good warmth of the sun reflection.
If there's no wind, We will. Like, I have a thermometer that's in the sun and one that's hidden, and the one that's in the sun right now says plus 10 Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
And then the one that's in the shade says minus 40 Fahrenheit.
It got so cold here a couple weeks ago. The car doesn't go that low. So it said like S3. Like, I have no idea what S3 means. We were coming up with all kinds of acronyms for S3 because our regular thermometer outside said it was like -10, and the news station said, but they get theirs from the airport, which is up on top of a hill. So they said it was like -15, which was no wind. We didn't even have any wind that night. It was like -15. But yeah, like right now, my indoor thermometer, like you said, it sits next to a bay window, and it's on the sunny side, the west side, southwest side of the house. And it says that it's 45 degrees outside. It might be if you stand in that spot, but when you walk around the corner of the house, it's freaking cold.
That's why I always just go to Google and type my zip code, and then I just say, weather, and then it'll tell me what it is.
Yeah, except I keep telling Alexa, what town do I live in?
You are in Boston.
Bullshit. Sorry. No matter how many times I tell Alexa where I am, she puts me back in a different town.
I tried to get my Google live on the update show on Wednesday. I asked it something, and it totally failed on. I think I asked for the weather or something, and it failed. And I was just like, "Google, you're fired." So then it said, "Okay, I'm fired," and then it played like the fire sound, like a fire crackling.
Yeah. I think your phone will tell you though.
What was it?
Did you get fired by your phone?
I fired my Google.
Siri or something. They'll probably tell you they're correct.
Oh, I wonder. Wait, let me see if I can get her to tell me about my bubble today. Alexa, do I have any reminders for today?
There are no reminders scheduled.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, at 10:30 was my reminder to give myself a bubble with Jim. So we would have a bubble.
The assistants only look forward in the time. They don't really seem to look back.
No, I guess they don't.
Hey Skip, are we coming through a headset?
Who? Me? Oh no, I don't have my headset on. I'm sorry.
Hey Alexa, play Bon Jovi, "Living on a Prayer." You're welcome.
She doesn't recognize your voice. Alexa, how about a Jimmy Fallon joke?
Jimmy still got this.
What do you get when you cross a red cloud with a blue cloud? Purple rain. Purple rain.
Oh.
Exactly.
Hey y'all.
Hey Alexa, you're fired.
Hey Brandy, how you doing?
Doing good. How are you, hon?
Good. How are you feeling?
Hey, Ghost Rider.
Pretty good.
Know how you were feeling today.
Pretty good for now.
Good for now. It's a never changing. It's an ever changing thing.
Well, when you got arthritis as bad as I do, yes.
Yes. Never know
when. Mythbusters, and one of the characters said, I think it was Carrie on the show. She says, "What's red and smells like blue paint?" And then it was red paint. But I think they were testing beer goggles, whether beer goggles actually is a thing. I guess when you drink enough beer, anything looks attractive. So that beverage.
Not true.
Yeah, God's Cup's tried.
That's kind of scary. Because even though I'm a man trapped in a woman's body, if so, it does. Then that does not work for women because it's just the opposite. The more I drink, the worse they get.
The more I drink, the more I fall asleep.
No.
Has Anton been training you?
It wasn't him.
It makes it easier for the husband. That's all I can say.
Actually, it wasn't me. Okay.
It wasn't you. Are you sure, Anton?
It was not me.
It was not you.
Famous last words. Wasn't me.
As I keep saying there, I was born very young, and you don't understand.
He was born yesterday.
Yes.
I was born very young.
Yes. Puppies were the oldest animals to roam the earth. And back to the beer goggles comment. If you're a WVU alumni, beer goggles means you're really good at beer pong, or you suck So there is a such thing as having beer goggles. Sport equipment.
Am I the only one that got Clinton vibes when Anton said it wasn't me?
It wasn't me.
Hey, Godscope.
What?
She would have been
out and I hang out. Oh shoot! What just happened? Oh no! I hit leave instead of end attack. I think my Dina's dead.
She broke it.
I broke it. All right, Dina's cussing me out right about now. She's got a little bit of red left on her tail. She's pissed off at me.
Well, we didn't feed her enough cookies.
I didn't.
What's up, Dubba?
In line.
So Hillary Clinton could have been the best, or could have been the first F president. Sorry, I meant female, but the email got deleted.
Yeah, but
No, heard that one before there, Dub. Sorry there.
Was that funny?
Yeah.
Oh my God, mate! Yeah. I wish I could aim bullseyes. I would be dangerous.
I get semi-scared when I start looking at the people who think that they might want to try to, like, they're announcing that they're running for president. It's like I look at the pile of people and then I go, okay, nice mixture.
I'm still going for a champ for president.
See why?
No, I just don't know why he doesn't run. He should.
He should, yes.
He really should. He really should.
That profile pic just nails it.
No, he should just run for president. I think he would win. He has a great sense of humor.
Yeah, he does.
Which you would need in order to be president of the United States.
Definitely.
Also, Blade Dragon has asked there, is anybody finding out that the game was real laggy? Anybody finding that out?
Yes, sometimes I have trouble moving my platoons on the map. It's like 15-second delay.
Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything.
No, but
Nothing
again,
out of the ordinary.
I'm not hitting any bases there with units in it there. I'm just dead bases there.
No, I hate everything.
Side chat, Anton.
Ooh, this is a nice one.
Who's doing that?
Oh, this is
The big, we'll carry on with the one.
Oh, that explains why Mofo Joe hasn't been here. Somebody just posted in my sector chat that we were WWW allies. So I don't know why. It's freaking Warpath. Okay, I'll say it again. During Infamy season, how everybody was complaining about Infamy banks and all the other kind of stuff. Okay, we go back to when Warpath was created. Kixeye wants you to hit your alliance mates. They want you to hit your friends. This is your chance. Yes, I'll go on my soapbox again. This is your chance to go out and test each other's bases and earn some blue goo for it. Go out there and, I do it and learn from one another. Get in a Google Hangout and listen to what the others have to say. When they say, well, no, you want to go do this first, and Maverick, the Gunsiler, or whatever. Just go out and hit one another. Forget about your tags. Forget about, friendlies or non-friendly sectors, and go out and earn some blue goo. Don't think about
it. Base test.
It is. And you know what?
That's the thing.
Bloodthor is one thing we can't buy. Well, not the only thing we can't buy, but we can't buy it with gold. We can't earn it any other way. So go out and hit each other. Do it legally, though. At least make your base challenging. Don't make your base look like mine, where your hunters are off in third base and everything else is in first base. Make your base at least decently challenged and have fun with it. Test one another out. You're not hurting anything. It's just for fun. God, people say, oh, we want to bring back the old days of War Commander PvP. You know what I remember about old days War Commander PvP, the fun times, is watching people give each other base tests. You know why? Because it costs gold to jump. Now, we don't have to pay gold to jump, so nobody base tests each other anymore. Warpath is your chance to base test one another. And the bubbles only last for 4 hours. Oh, but though we can still hit twice though. This one, right? Is this the one we can hit 2 times?
Yep. No.
So
just hit once. So you can just hit once.
You can hit twice. But
no.
Scooby's just said he's got Storm Chaser twice already.
Yeah, I read it in
right then, that was okay.
Last Warpath, we had him in our sector the whole time. He didn't want to go nowhere else.
I read it in the update notes that it's twice.
He stayed there for a long time too. I was half tempted to come there to that sector, but I
should have.
Nah, I just I didn't want to cause any waves.
No, you're fine.
Yes,
Red underwater.
It was all fun and friendly.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna be causing some waves once the show's done. I'll tell you that.
Have some fun with it.
I promise.
It's something new that they're doing just this for this Warpath, is you can hit people twice now.
Yeah, because it's like, isn't it called Warpath Ultra? I can't remember.
Yeah, Warpath Ultra.
Which is funny because on the Wednesday, the Wednesday show, we found that the trophies are actually the same as the September Warpath, and the image is the same. The image is the same as like I think the last Warpath. They just slapped over it.
I had looked at that and noticed I had one of the trophies for it already, so I'm not even sure if I'm going to be caring about having another one of those trophies or not. Just a Thor.
If you can give up the 4 Blood Thor, you can get silver instead of, or what is it, diamond instead of platinum. So that's why you get another trophy.
Yeah, true.
You're sacrificing 4 Blood Thor, which
true.
I can't do that. As much as I want that other trophy, it says if I can have another, 2 different trophies.
Yeah, it's not good because you get double payout. Eh?
I can't give up that 4 Blood Thor.
You get 12 blood thoriums.
16 or 12. So you only get like 8 if you want that trophy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the trophy that I want. It's the Blood Thor. I definitely I want to get caught up. But if that'll help me get caught up, because that, like I had said earlier, that's my biggest frustration is I don't want to say a unit that we take advantage, but that we take for granted. I'm saying a unit that everybody has, we've been using for a while, and I forget because I haven't participated in a couple events and I haven't done the last 2 Warpaths really, or just sat still. I didn't work on my Ardra, and I should have. And I see people using their Ardra again, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, Ardra does does the cave bases pretty good.
Listen, we won't give away all of our secrets, Storm Chaser.
I don't know if anyone sent him the link, so I sent it to him.
I think
my Herald's dead
right now.
I think he said something a while back that he was trying to stay away from getting on any of them.
I don't think he'll come to the panel, but he's in the YouTube quite frequently.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was in YouTube. He was in the YouTube earlier. Oh, because I teased him about being in Sector 2, but I got it wrong. It was Golden Doodle that was in Sector 2, not Storm Chaser.
He's kick-size, so he's staying on the show to make sure that we have a good gaming experience.
Yep. Nope. Kix Braden is in Sector 5, so go after him if you want. He's still sitting there.
He was in my sector a couple of weeks ago.
Well, 1, 2, 3, and 4 is full, so if Golden Doodle wants anybody to get him, it's only going to be in that sector.
Well, I could get in that sector in the snap of a fingers.
But if you jump an account out and jump one in, it'll still say full, so you can't get in.
Yeah.
But you use the leaderboard.
That's true. That's true.
Say that you have somebody in the sector jump a small account out, and then you jump to that sector with the leaderboard, and you get in every single time.
You can
I want to refund because I tried that with Sector 4. I jumped in account out and used the leaderboard to jump in.
Always wants a
refund. You're giving away all the secrets, man. Seriously.
I mean, everyone
She's
knows.
going to get you later.
Everyone knows about jumping.
That's for the after party only.
Everybody knows about jumping little accounts in and out.
Yeah.
It's like telling people to use an ERM shield for a railgun.
Oh.
Your tokens are on sale.
Or just use the jug op base. Or the jug spec op.
Hey, all I'm saying is that Omega Titan spec up is coming very useful in this Warpath, so that's why I don't have to use my own Omega Titan.
Mm-hmm.
Gear store.
So all these low level bases that are like the dead bases I'm hitting. I'm just throw the op in and then it's good to go. Problem is you gotta wait 7 minutes.
Daba, you meet a farmer again.
I have to be. I need to hit a So let's assume best case scenario, I get 200 points per base. So 200. Let's do the math. 10,000.
Depends on the level of the base, though.
No, but I'm just for easy math. That means I gotta hit 50 bases that are gonna give me 200 just to meet 10,000. One person, if they're the right level, and all the stars in the moon is aligned and everything, could potentially take 500 off of me. Where for me to get 500, it takes me about an hour. So I can't be in sectors. I can't be in sectors that are active. Right now, I'm in a very inactive sector. They haven't said a word since Warpath started, and I like that. So I'm hitting all these bases that don't have. I don't mind hitting bases that have units, but I need so many bases. So best case scenario, I would need 50 bases. That's a lot of bases to hit. Just that are full packed and everything like that. Worst case scenario, I've averaged about 200 bases that I hit on Warpath, past Warpaths. So 200 bases over the span of, what are we, 4 or 5 days? 3 days. So that's, 50, 60 bases a day that I got to hit. And yeah, I can't really hit in sectors I want to hit.
Yeah, but you can't do it. It's quite capable. We've been trying to do like a little personal contest against each other just to see who's got the highest, and then just like with the PvP thing, just to see who's got the highest, just to keep each other going, just to have fun with it.
Yeah, and of course, as you're a higher level, it becomes more and more.
I guess I should have mentioned I'm a 48, so it's really annoying.
Yeah. So like these level 40s and 41s and 42s that have the Romero, the Darkstorm, the Nova, and all that, they get like 40,000 honor. And I hit, being a 45, I hit them, I get like 150. They hit me, they get 400.
Yep.
Yeah. And
that's why I would like to see the honor payout from the base double or like a triple honor, like they do with the infamy.
Didn't they do that one time?
Really, no, I think it should be everybody gets a flat amount of honor. This way, everybody's equal. Everybody gets at least 100 honor points per base, no matter what. Well, 10, 5 levels down, you get 100. Below that, even 10 levels down, you get 100.
Because even then, like you get a guy like you or Scooby, who's a 48, 49. Scooby's 50, I think. 10 levels down or 5 levels down, that's still a 45. And a fully defended 45 isn't a big deal for Scooby because of how much he coins. But if you're someone like me who doesn't really coin PvP that often, like you can only hit 1 or 2 of them bases before you have a day repair.
Exactly.
Unless you're real strategic with it and stuff, and take your time. But then,
even then, you still take a lot of damage.
Like I got
my base isn't that.
I flat 10 bases that were offline, and they were all. I think with the 10 bases that I got flat, I flat them. They were like 8 to 10 hours in PvP. That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like my base is amazing. My base isn't that great, but in saying that, there's been somebody who's been hitting me on a very consistent basis who doesn't lose anything every time, and it was aggravating me. So I switched up my defenders, and he hit me last night, and he took 3.5 days repair to flatten me. And my base isn't that good. There are people who are like, you try and hit Scooby's base. I dare anyone to try and hit Scooby right now, online or offline, and take less than 2 days repair time.
This is a tough base.
Well, probably won't hit you anymore.
I think he learned his lesson. It would be cool though if, like after the PvP season, it'd be cool if Kixeye would consider like a bonus infamy weekend next weekend. If we got like double the infamy, maybe that would encourage more people to stop. Like I'm already seeing it. I'm not gonna say what sector that I'm in right now, but I'm getting myself lined up so when Jim comes home in an hour, we're going to go to town on this sector. But I'm already seeing them like infighting amongst themselves. It's like, no, only if they're 0-0. Can you see that guy has 30 infamy? Well, he's not really active. I'm just like, have fun with it. Go out and play. Stop worrying about whether or not the person's your friend or your enemy. Just go have fun. I'm not going to get upset with you if you come and hit my base. I'll think it's funny. If you
I'll be over there later.
Yeah, I don't use anything other than a Herald on my base. If you want 3 stars, you come in. It's like my base hasn't changed for 6 months. Okay, everything is crammed in. If you don't know baseball metaphors, pick the clock. Okay, everything is crammed into 1 o'clock or the 3 o'clock spot. Okay, everything else, my 2 hunters are all the way over on the 9 o'clock spot. So bring 2 pieces of ground, whatever it is. I mean, like bring your chair.
I'm writing this stuff down.
Okay, you get 2 hunters, and everything else is framed into first base. I mean, and my walls say "Hello, Kid's Eye" with a big heart. Yeah, oh yeah, big heart, 2 kisses and a hug. I mean, it's so easy. My base is so easy, and I see people, they lose their seed squadrons and they're losing their raptors. I'm like, what are you doing? It's like, just whip out your Herald and bring out some ground, and then boom, you're done. I mean, all you got to do is just explode. Well, I have to admit, my command center takes a long time because of the blue bubble. Maybe I should change my turret on the top. It takes like 8 rounds of Herald bombs to kill my command center. But other than that, yeah, it's a really easy base. I mean, I don't for. It's just a bubble. It's just pixels. I'm not, I don't even usually, the only time I put tunes in my base is during an event. I don't put tunes. I was tempted on putting my Kraken in because everybody said the Kraken was kick-ass. But then I thought, well, no, duh. If they're going to bring Heralds to my base, they'll just kill my Kraken. What's the Kraken repair? 7 hours?
7.5
4 hours.
Yeah, but the Kraken, you need 4 hunters, so you do there in your base. If you're
That's true. That's true. Good point.
Can I screen share something?
Yeah, sure. I'm refreshing.
Really quick.
Oh, I have a question real quick. I'm sorry, she's going to screen share, but I just want to throw it out there for opinion before I go because Jim's going to be home in an hour. I want to make sure I get dinner in the oven. Because it's Warpath after all, and it's the weekend.
I thought it was just make a man happy.
I haven't brought this up to Kid's Eye, but what would you guys think? And maybe I'm totally off base on this, but what would you guys think about if for Warpath give us reduced repair time on our defense tune?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And gold sale.
I mean, I was surprised we didn't get, to be honest with you, there's many people that get mad at me about the gold sale incident on Discord. Okay, that was because Kid's Eye said to stop people from spamming the gold sale comments. Okay, if you don't get a gold sale by the time Kid's Eye goes home on Friday, you're probably not going to get one until Monday. That's I've been a moderator. It's been 7 years since January. Okay, I've been for all the games. If you don't have a gold sale on Friday before Kid's Eye goes home, you're probably not going to get one until Monday if nobody plays. So that's just the economy of the game. But don't you think that would be cool just for Warpath that we got? Yeah. I don't know.
Skip, will that depend on your Google bar or just a general?
I think because they do that in Battle Pirates, they give everybody half. No, don't get me wrong. Okay, don't scream at me. Okay, Battle Pirates one tune is like 2.5 days to repair. Okay,
yeah.
So when they give 50% off repair for Battle Pirates, because then it becomes a day and 12 hours for repairs. So, but wouldn't it be cool for Warpath if we got like 25% off or 50%? I think 50%, just straight across the board for everybody.
Yeah. I would say 50%, but yeah, I would go for it for 50%. I took advantage of the last one to upgrade a couple of things, 50% off.
Yeah, because I mean, to be honest with you, again, because I don't PvP, but in all honesty, I'm sorry to bring this up. I meant to write it down for a show that you guys could discuss it and get some opinions on it. And then maybe I could bring it to Kickstarter to the team. But in all honesty, will we get a 4-hour bubble if we don't pop? So is everybody's defense tune healed in 4 hours?
Mine is.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Most people aren't, though.
Mine's 9 hours to repair it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Mine for,
they did that for the first Warpath. They did that. They they made your defense tune 50% repair faster.
Yeah, because remember, I mean, I know they can do it because Onslaught, your defense tune repaired for free. So I would think that they'd be able to dial that dial. I know. Listen to me. I'm a technological person, and Storm Chaser.
I will be that leader.
Storm Chaser smacking himself on the forehead saying, shut up. You don't need something else. I just think.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off on there. My feeling would be basically just to do, if you're in Warpath and you got a 4-hour bubble, then I think your defense tune, no matter how big it is, should have 4 hours to repair.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you're offline and you get hit, your base doesn't repair by itself. Your units are not repairing.
So if you're not like a, okay, I see your point. Okay, I see that one. I was gonna say, because I was thinking that that people would pop more often and they would just keep hitting. But okay, 4 hours. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, that's a good idea.
You can play more with an undefended base also. You don't have to put units.
I mean, otherwise, most people are just going to take their tune out and say, screw it, I'm just going to wait until Warpath's over. If they can't get healed in time, why bother? So I think it would be a very big deterrent if you're not healed in time for the next person who's going to keep beating you up.
Yeah.
That's
if you're online as well, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would. It'd be nice to have it cut down. I mean, my defense tune, I think, is 7.5. That's if I don't put my judge in there.
Also, I think they should allow some micro healed units be in your base, because that's what ruined PvP. So it was there whenever they changed micro healed units.
Mm-hmm.
Because whenever I was repopping again, I would micro heal a couple of technicals, and I would gold my CC and my Google bar, and then I'd repop again.
That's true. I know a lot of people used to wasn't that high of a level back then, but yes, I know some of the other people used to do that too. They'd spend, like you said, it was like 9 or 10 gold maybe to do your CC, your go bar, and a couple, other units.
I would keep doing that there, but now whenever you get a bubble, you just go off the game.
Yeah, you go off and you're done because you don't want to spend the coin.
You don't want to spend the coin. You don't want to do anything else there. Once your base is destroyed, you take selfies more often there, not there, the way you can enjoy the game there, not there. Nobody can hit you.
I think it's an idea. I mean, I'll throw it at the team and see what they think. I'm sure they'll throw it up. We haven't had a focus group since November. It'd be nice if we had a focus group again. But that might be something we can go out.
Sadly, Kixeye brought that in. Well, just as it was their decision, they decided to do this. But change should always be done with you and never for you.
I mean, I could see where if it's part of the, again, I don't work for Kixeye, so I can use this term and not get in trouble. But if it's part of the game economy, I mean, because I don't know, I don't see the numbers. We've talked about the bean counters. I've told you there's plenty of bean counters. They might not play the game. There's plenty of people that are paying attention to the number in War Commander. If there's a ton of people out there that are coining their tunes anyway, whether it's 7 hours or 9 hours or 10 hours repair, if they're doing it anyway, offering 50% repair, maybe in their mind they're saying, oh, well, that will ruin the game economy. I see it just the opposite. I see it as make it for, if you were to offer that, then more people would be apt to spend more gold. But I could be wrong. I mean, I think that if it was half repair, I would coin my tune, and then boom, I get right out there and pop again and go hit somebody else. I might not coin it again and again and again, but I would coin it more often if it was 50% off. Like, I don't want it to be based on a building. I would want it to be just that we would have 50% off just for Warpath.
No, I'm going to crash you. I did.
I think it should be a flat 4 hours. You can have 50% off your gold or whatever your tune would normally cost.
Yeah, just one or the other. I like that idea. Storm Chaser, if you're listening, get on it.
Well, if all of us have like a day or half a day of repair for a home tune, and it's just people can hit you 2-3 times, you'll never repair it.
Yeah, you'll never get it all the way repaired.
You'll always be in repair, so you will.
know a lot of low levels that just don't even bother when Warpath comes on. They don't even bother playing because they can't get.
And they pull their tune, and there's nothing there. And yes, they make for easy pickings for people like me. And then I have to admit, if I do get in a PvP mood, which is very, very rare, but if I do get in a PvP mood, if you have a tune in, I go after everything. Like I want to destroy all your walls, and I hunt down every single phalanx that you have in your base.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm the same way. Every base I hit, if you got defenders, your defenders are dying.
I do that except for Warpath because it takes me too long for Warpath and I'm lazy.
I will go after the defenders on purpose and risk running out the clock.
Mm-hmm. That happened to me about 4 times.
I'll throw every piece of air that I have so I get my 3-star just so I can kill all your defenders. I know that sounds terrible and mean, but it's just, if I'm going to start PvPing, that's what I want to do. I want to kill everything.
I just had a base that all they had in there was the rocket launcher technicals in there. That's all they had. They had like a shitload of them in there. I just ran in there with phalanx and killed all.
I killed all of them. Oh my gosh.
Wow, I found somebody. He's got a Darkstorm, a Prophet, a Ramiro, 2 phalanx in there, and it appears to be 1 technical with the anti-air. Should I kill it?
All of it? Yes.
Especially since these were the guys that tried to invade a certain sector I was in about 2-3 years ago.
Yes.
Well, at least the tag is. I don't know about this guy.
It's a war game, and it's Warpath. Woo!
It just had a base where it only had a Ronin in it.
What sucks is my Herald is like micro-healed.
Not
so
sure.
I have to wait to heal a little bit.
I saw Ronin bases on the map yesterday. I was like, I don't even know if people still went to
Why are they still on the map? Why are the Sarkis bases on the map? No one uses it. It's taking up space.
Yes, I do. I use my Sarkis to hold res.
Yeah, okay.
Sarkis is
3 days to build.
Sarkis is stealth, and he can run away with the detonators.
He dies in a second.
As do detonators, but you don't let the detonators get hit, or Sarkis to get hit.
I will admit, I have used my Sarkis on my PvP tune, and so they see the detonators. I have 1 detonator with camo, 1 detonator without, and they go after the detonator, and then they find the Sarkis. And I'm busy running with my other detonator that they can never find. I have done that before. But
here's something that a certain user of detonators has convinced me to do. I'm going to build tunes of detonators. Like the whole tune's just going to be detonators, and that's what I'm going to put them all camo frame, assuming I have that many. And then I'm just going to scatter all the detonators around the thing. So they're going to find some of them, but not all of them.
Except each tune will be 8 hours repair time, and I guarantee you I will find all of them.
That's fine.
Hey, because I have a very sneaky way of using a unit that was in the game 5 years ago.
And I take that as
used today to find the detonator.
Find it.
I mean, everybody knows about the Onis and the Night Owls, but for the Titan too. The drone.
Oh, Ian says it's so good for the zombie event. Really? I don't have that one.
I take that as a personal challenge, so sometime we'll have to do that.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Do it and record it.
We've
This
got
way we can.
space on the panel now if you want on, mate.
This way we could show me.
Take the side chat.
I mean, I could see those though.
Yeah,
you won't catch me because I can see them.
It doesn't matter because the siege is coming through at the same time with the Ravagers on repair. So all I have to do is uncloak your detonators.
You're cracking.
Yep.
That's fine. Yeah, I know I can beat those. I've beat stealth stuff before, so that I couldn't see. So
you can beat those. It's definitely hours and hours.
Yeah, I take that as a challenge. We'll do it. We'll do a live recording at some point, and then I'll show you.
Did Brandy pop off?
Yeah, she had to go get her daughter from school.
Oh, I'm sorry. I must have missed it. Well, I'm going to pop off too. I wanted to make sure I say goodbye to everybody.
Good to see you again, Skips.
Yeah, I'm going to head out too. I got bases to go hit.
Yeah, Jim's
doing them live.
Yeah, Jim will be on in an hour, and I'm going to go get dinner going.
Hey, Godscope, if you clear your cookies in cache, then maybe you can.
Yeah. No, that won't help my 12-year-old laptop.
Oh, I guess I definitely have to send a message to
Then you have to.
He is not sitting where he was sitting an hour ago. He must be out hitting already. I'll see if I can join the panel.
Hey, Godscope, you have to give your laptop a birthday party then, because it's feeling lonely, and then they don't know get the it'll get motivation to then be able to play. Just give it a birthday party.
All right, you guys, take care.
Watch how you go, Godscope. Could that be having Matt coming on?
So Warpath tip, while you're in a bubble or while you're repairing, scout the sector that you're in or that you plan to go to. Pick all the bases that you plan to hit and just mark them. And this way when your stuff's healed, you don't have to sit there and go. You just go left to right in the sector. And hit the stuff that gives you at least 50. Oh, there's another
I don't
guy.
hit anything usually less than 50 unless I can't find anything.
Like right now I can get a level 34 for 2 honor. So that's not worth my time. The sector I'm in has a lot of low levels, so it's probably not a good sector to hit. Sector 70 has a lot of low levels at the top left as well, so I wouldn't recommend going there. But there's a certain war commander person that my whole chat with them is Warpath sectors that I found that were nice. So all I gotta do is just go to the chat and then boom. There's this guy here. He's hitting in my area, so I'm gonna have to fix that. Oh, he's a level 45.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Well, he's got his tune right next to the base, and he don't know I'm coming. So, see, now that we have the A key, you really don't want to land right next to somebody's tune, because as soon as they end attack, they could be waiting outside, waiting for the attack to end, because they know when the attack is going to end. Oh, that's loaded with technicals. Yeah, you can have it. All yours, buddy. I don't need that one. Yeah, man. I could easily flat it if I brought my ground, but Warpath, there's no time for ground for the way that I do it. Let's see. So we've been 2 hours and like 12 minutes. This sector hasn't said a word.
Wow.
What sector are you in?
He's in 70.
I was in 70. But it's definitely a quiet sector. That's the hint that I'll give.
Wow, my siege was flying across and just disappeared. No, I mean, it didn't get hit. It just disappeared.
Oh, then you
Here
got to clean your cookies and cash.
It disappeared halfway over the base, like it just poof.
Oh, hold on. I got to screen share this 45.
There it goes again. It poofed again. What is going on?
You know, every time it deploys, it goes off the map and then disappears to, reappear later on when it's dropping. Then
gets right to the base and it just kept disappearing. Wow.
All right, cool. So hopefully my Titan can take this. This. Check it out. Are you serious? How did that miss?
Bad aim.
I clicked right on the building with the the Raptor, and I'm finding out the hard way that the flak pairs up an Omega Titan. I wouldn't think it would, but all right. Let's get a siege in there since when this heals up. All right, so I got to show you guys this level 45 base. I'm assuming they were trying to spell unknown. They failed miserably in doing that. So let's see, present that screen share.
I'm going to take a little break.
Look at this. Look at this paper here.
I've got so far.
Sorry?
How much points are you guys on?
2,003.
I'm hitting the 6,000 already.
So what do you guys think? Is this a level 45 base?
But you're not presented, you are not presented, you are not presented.
It's like a level 20.
Give us some time.
Wow.
Yeah, I am presenting. Just gotta give it time on YouTube, but yeah. What do you guys think? This is definitely a
screen sharing, Dobber.
Yeah, I'm still presenting on YouTube.
I kind of wish that I had that base.
I am. Look in the Hangouts. It says I'm screen sharing and presenting to everybody.
Not on the panel, you're not.
The host, you have to click on me, Trickster, and anyone else who's unshackled. Because you're still clicked on Rob.
Yeah, I've got you.
But yeah, this is definitely a 45 base. They forgot the N in unknown.
That's definitely a 45 base.
I've never seen a more legit base in my life.
Matt, if you want on, we've got plenty of space now, mate. I'm just going to grab a beer.
I'm going to see if I can take... Yeah, I should be able to take one Raptor. Ow.
I'm just going to get to 4K and then probably chill. Wait for the people to come hit.
I figured out a way to make my fan shut up when it's like doing the buzzy thing. I set one of my power plans to where, like, if I pull the plug on my computer, on my laptop, that it only goes down to like 10% like capacity. Like it can only max out at 10%, and then like 10% power, and then it, since it doesn't need the fan at 10% power, it shuts it off.
Then your PC is slow as fuck.
Well, yeah. Then I just, and once it shuts up, I put the cord back in. All right, let me see. Oh yeah, I only get 4 off of that. I was gonna steal this this base from this 38, but nah. And this guy is definitely online. Nope. He's got technicals. I'm gonna keep it moving. Hey, any low levels out there? You want to keep a high level away from your base, or better your chances of high level ain't gonna hit you in Warpath? Put technicals in your base. A lot of high levels that just keep away. They keep it moving.
That's why when I found that base, all they had was rockets in there. I was like, yeah, probably most people won't hit it. I would do that if I was low level.
So what I do is I put a mixture of air and ground. So this way, if somebody hits me, I know that they want me. They want my base.
Nah, I'd put technical rockets in there just to keep them, so they have to bring in some kind of base tune. Most people are going around not using a base tune. You can't level with air, they're probably not going to touch you.
Thanks for reminding me. I got to put 400s in. Because that's another thing that'll deter people is 4 max on it.
Yep.
And I love that you can do them without having a, like with your dose being busy. You can still do them. All right, change turret. Oh, wow, it's like 12 million. I thought there's 24 million Thor to change your turrets. Huh. Interesting. They really lowered the res too, because I thought the res was like about 80.
We lost Bonsai. He's quiet. No?
No, I'm still here.
Bonsai! You're not racing me again, are you, Bonsai?
Sorry? No.
Yeah, I just looked at 6 global leaderboard already.
I saw that, you big shot, you with 6K over there.
Yeah.
What sector are you in?
I don't know. Look at the leaderboard.
I know, because it tells you on his
I'm
screen.
jumping.
Let's see. Top rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It'll tell them right there.
Now I think you're looking at Oh wait, yeah, I gotta go to platinum. Wow, there's a 60. There's a 34 that's already got 9,800.
Wow.
That shows you how
low level these. I'm 46. Huh?
how advantaged those low levels are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Storm Chaser had 10K, now he's down to 6,300. So people's been farming him.
I'll do it usually last day.
Hey, Juan, I don't see you anywhere.
Bonsai, Killer wants you to sing Raptors.
Raptors!
That's done you in for the night now.
Let's get that checked out.
That makes me excited.
Gotta find our 50. That was a dead deer.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh my God. Who just died?
me? Oh,
Hey. That didn't sound good.
I was born far too young, soldier. My God, mate.
Oh. 3,200 and creeping.
Yeah.
I'm struggling now, and I'm only 2,300.
Not that good.
Yeah.
I gotta find.
Not for higher level, but them lower levels, they got it.
Yeah. I gotta find like 45s and that.
Yeah, I'm also hitting 45 and 44, and you get 100 per base. We got 3 days, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, to Monday, I think, there isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Monday,
Plenty of time to get 10K.
Monday at 10 a.m. kickside time. Hey guys, check check Unshackled chat if you want to see something funny.
I'll check it after the show.
Yeah.
Basically, someone lost their butt, and the guy that was defending basically said that the attacker lost their butt because of the shock turrets in the base. And like it's a list where you can scroll. That's how much they lost. And they were saying it's because of shock turrets.
On YouTube land there, Dark Light. I'm in sector 92, so I'm there. Just hitting dead bases there. Nice and friendly there. No problem at all there.
Oh yeah, I forgot about 92.
So
I've just been in 135 having fun.
I'm not there. So there's no action.
Sorry.
I'm just dead 0-0 tagged or untagged. If they have their vendors, I will not hit the base there, not there. I'll just go to the next one.
Hello!
Hi there, Matt. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm alright, thanks.
Good. How's your Warpath going?
I haven't even looked in yet. I'm just about to.
You're fired because we brought you along to teach us all the tips and tricks about Warpath.
Hit dead bases.
Hit
I
everything.
think we've don't like asking what sector are we in. I think we're spread out.
Yeah, we're totally spread out. They're not there. But
Did your visitors come to your sector, Trickster?
No, I did the not yet.
no, but they will over there later on there. But we can go to that sector very soon there, so we can. I think we should all nearly just jump there now, so we should.
Yeah, let me get 10K first, okay?
No, get 10K over there.
If it's an active sector, we don't stand a chance. If it's where I think it is, we definitely don't stand a chance.
Why?
Because they're active and they're just going to hit us.
Yeah, you're gonna lose all your 10K there now.
Like, I don't mind the hitting and all that, but you know,
just get back.
And now that they can hit us twice,
yeah,
in theory, I could lose 2,000 from just one person.
You let all the sector hit you, and then you hit them back.
Like, I've been working Warpath for 3 hours, and I've only got 2,200 points.
When you're in the wrong sector, though.
And then somebody can hit me for one attack and take 1,000 off of it. I don't think that's fair.
I think I know where I'm going.
I mean, everybody got 0, so that's why I'm getting 50 to 100 per. But
I think 350 or 400 max.
if I get any sector that's got any honor points, they're going to be active. That's why I try to stay as far away from them DNK guys as possible. And everybody goes to them.
Good point, yeah.
And that's why I like what they do, because people set up a jail around the DNK guy. And
I saw that last time. Yeah, you couldn't even get in.
They coordinate a hit. They coordinate hits around them. So I'm just like, hey, you guys do that, because they'll sit there and wait 8 hours for one to open. And I'm like, you know how much honor you can get in 8 hours while you're waiting for him to open? But nope, they'll sit there and park their tune and sit there and wait. I'm just like, wow.
Yeah, you can go in there and kill that too.
So if I had like 15,000, 20,000 honor, I definitely would do that. I have a buffer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump. I think.
Yeah, you could all go to one sector and like from there or something.
Yeah, but you soon run out of bases.
Yeah, the problem is if you're all like in one sector, you're gonna fight over bases and stuff.
The way you are now, I'll probably come there tomorrow or Sunday.
Just rotate them. But you can hit twice, so if tomorrow morning I can hit it again. Right?
Yep. I think so. Well, even 4 hours later, once the bubble pops.
Ah. That's gonna be a long night.
Like, I just hit a 44 and I only got 100 honor off of him.
Yeah, I also got like...
It's crazy. That's only 4 levels down.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, right now I got 2K. Before I would get like 150, 200 off of him.
Yeah, you get less, I noticed.
Because it used to be till about 5K, and that's when I would get 50, 50, 50 from all the like the 40s.
I mean, I'm the same level as last time, and I get less.
I'm running Massalute 24/7.
I don't get.
Because this way I don't level up when I farm Riz.
I just checked 10 minutes ago on my base, and I already gained 300 million XP.
Yeah, that's what sucks is, well, in theory, Master Loot should block this from giving you XP as well.
I'm not running hookers, not mine. I'm not going to sit and wait 5 minutes for my tune to get somewhere.
Oh, I just bring it.
Yeah, just hookers.
I just bring my tune. Like, I just drag it along. I only use one tune, so it's not.
I use multiple. Yeah, I'll probably go take a break when I get hit. Like a coffee break.
That was a bad sector. It was bubble. Okay.
Ooh, a kraken in here.
Get it.
Yeah, get it. Oh, it's cloaking. Get him. In a level 41, there's a kraken. Happy I didn't deploy my fucking feet in here. Now I'm gonna leave him alive, the kraken, for the next one to hit him.
I hate when people got Drakens in their bunkers because then I got to take the Herald around to each one.
Yeah, correct. I mean, I don't mind spending a bit of coin on Warpath, but not this early.
Question, does anybody have 2 parts for the Shepherd yet?
He can't, right?
Why not?
Is the Shadow active?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, today.
Oh, I'll do
The
it
new
next.
Shadow Ops.
I'll do that after Warpath.
I'm going to go bulldoze 2 bases with my ground tune and let that heal while I do Warpath.
Ah, sorry, I'm having this one. Level 41 for 70 honor.
Yeah, this Kraken is probably a level 10 because it takes a lot of hits.
I tried my level 10 Kraken against some Raptors. It had the tech on it. The only tech I didn't have is a stealth. I really wasn't that impressed with it.
Yeah, let me try Raptor that thing. Yeah, good idea, yeah. It cannot. It can defend from Raptors at all. Look.
Are they micro healed Raptors?
No, yeah, there are. Yeah.
Oh, that's probably why.
I mean, look, the Kraken is going.
My level 10 barely scratched the Raptors. They were flying over. At least they were the ones in the go-go bar. Yeah, see, right now I'm getting 55 from a level 40. I'm only at 2K. I'm only at 2,400. Before I'd get like 6K before those 50s went down to, or those 40s went down to 50.
Yeah, I usually would have like above 10K already now. But...
And he's got hunters in here.
It's a bit slower.
I think we should get a bonus for every hunter that they have in.
Hey, Doma, be happy you're not level 50.
I don't think I'm ever going to be in level 50.
This is where I'm glad. This is where my XP's broke comes in handy.
Your what?
My XP's broke. I don't get nothing.
I don't get anything for like buildings unless I'm actually online. So I try to stay offline for buildings. And then this way I just this way it'll keep me at my level.
What the fuck?
What?
Somebody's playing a game.
Echo.
So one.
Yeah.
The other day I put a pizza in my air fryer.
Yeah.
Air fryer is a little bit too big, too small for a piece of pizza, so I kind of
got one.
I jammed it in there, and I got it to where I put it on 400 Fahrenheit for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And it got almost to the point of what yours looked like. It was just before it.
Yeah, it's a bit too long. You have to do it less minutes then.
I figured 5 minutes. I figured it would take 10, 15 to cook something based on what I seen online, but this thing must be good because at 400 with 5 minutes, it was practically smoking. It wasn't burnt, but it was definitely like crispy.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you got for pizza reheat. You do more like 370 or something for just a few minutes.
And I threw some fries in there for 400 for like 5 minutes, and it was spot on. I found out that the shoestring fries.
Good night there, buddy. There. Take care.
Yeah.
It's a strong command center. 6 raptors took 2 hits on it. Wow.
Level 40's got Drakens in his bunkers. That's just mean.
I see level 40 already with level 10 Krakens in and stuff. Even level 35 I don't know.
Hey, if you want to spend $50 or even just upgrading it by the level, you should have it level 10 by now because I didn't coin any of it. And I was
I haven't coined the Kraken yet.
I was able to upgrade it to 10.
I did my Nova first. It's elite.
Oh, this dude's got a judge in here too.
Kill it.
Oh man, nah.
You found a fun base.
Well, if it wasn't Warpath, I would, but I've just kind of got air, and the air that I have is
Herald.
for bulldozer.
Judge.
Herald for the win.
I'm using the Herald, but I'm gonna be here for 5 minutes, just trying to kill this judge.
Well, no, you kill that last.
I got the rest of the base to Herald because he's got sharpshooters and Drakens all hidden all over here, and I really don't want to sit there and hit each individual one with my Herald, so I'm just doing the building. I got a Mucker Healed Herald, so it's.
Really not worth me hitting anything outside the 40s.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
Incoming. Incoming.
I thought somebody was trying to call me.
Take a message, please.
On YouTube, no one is presented.
Yeah, everybody stop screen sharing.
No, I'm still screen sharing.
You're still on present.
But you ain't screen sharing.
I never stopped it off full screen.
They got a lot of seekers in here. Ah.
Is it screen sharing now?
I love putting seekers in my base just to mess with people, making them think it's a hunter. Because I had 4 railguns.
Is it screen sharing now?
Not on YouTube, no.
No, I never did.
I don't know. I'm playing my game.
You're not even screen sharing in the Hangouts.
Punishers.
I've got him highlighted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am screen sharing it. It says.
And presenting.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at you though. It just says It just says the one picture. Try refreshing the Hangouts.
Yeah, be right back.
Oh, somebody was. Yeah, he was. He was being presented. So he left.
Anybody else screen sharing?
Bonsai. I'm doing
Bonsai. Bonsai's up. Present Bonsai. You can do it.
You can do it.
No, the one's
I
back.
think it was Happy Gilmore where that drunk crazy guy was just like, "You can do it."
Oh shit!
Yeah, there's a lot of high levels.
I think it's gonna get hit now.
Hey YouTube, what's a good sector that has a lot of like 40s and up that is rather quiet?
No one.
This sector I've probably hit about or found about 200 level 30 bases so far, and it's. I think this sector is like the place where all people jump their accounts when they want to leave the game. I think I'm in the graveyard of WC.
Could be.
Hey, if you're 30 to 35, come to Sector 76. There's a bunch of 30s and 35 bases here. And they haven't said a word in probably however long the show is. That's how long I've been here.
I'm going to say this sector ain't speaking, but I just realised the chat's not on.
They can't maybe explain it.
Hey, man, I could go to Sector 1 and they won't be speaking.
Let's see if this guy's on. I'll run over.
Actually, here's a challenge for YouTube. Find the highest level player in War Commander.
What is Triad tag? Is it AIFTP?
Who cares? It's Warpath.
Oh, now they're talking.
Hit it, and then when they start crying, they'll tell you what tag they are.
No, I ain't cared. It's going flat. If I can get in. Ooh.
Oh, there we go. Now they're talking.
Yeah, this sector's talking now. I've switched it on. More out.
So finally, after about 3 hours of change, the sector starts talking.
Hey, Banzai, you're in my sector.
Kill him, Banzai.
Don't steal my bases here, eh?
Kill him.
No, I'm not stealing. I'm just nipping in.
I'm gonna blow you up.
You can try.
Oh, I can do that.
And it's Warpath, so.
The challenge is going on.
Nah, I'm farming the left side of the sector. You farm the right side. I'm gonna find it.
Has anybody got hit yet? Have they?
No, not yet.
Have what?
Has anybody got hit yet?
I had three players come to my base and they looked in it and they ran away.
I had one come to my base, but I grabbed his tune quick.
Well, they know most of us. If they hit us, they're going to lose quite a bit. So.
Yeah, you need at least to coin your shit back after you blow it up.
Hey, Banzai, when you're on present, just keep it in the game because I guess you had shared your Facebook messages.
Oh.
When we had you on present.
Yeah, maybe go full screen. Then it won't show.
Just let Trickster know when you want to stop screen sharing and go check messages or stuff.
Or Dobber.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay,
and
the
Tom.
message there. I still love you, Bonsai. Don't worry about it there.
What? What did I do?
We still love you no matter what Rob says about you.
You just turned gay.
You're still using the Prophet?
Yeah.
Have you coined it already or it hasn't died yet?
No, it's not died yet.
Ah.
It's actually pretty fun.
Anyone who knows how to use a Prophet is not going to get it killed in a PvP attack.
Oh, I'm new with that thing.
Yeah, it's a rubbish unit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't know what you're doing with it. Like, I'll put it this way. If you're taking the Prophet to every single base that you go to hit, you're using it wrong.
No, I'm just having fun.
Because there's a time and place for it.
I'm testing angles.
Angles, yeah.
Exactly.
Like a bowling ball.
Like, if you can hit something without getting hit, your Prophet hit. then that's the time to use it.
Angles, you make it go around corners.
I can't wait to get this shepherd thing, so then I can have 2 high altitudes, so I can bubble the bases quicker in Warpath.
Yeah, but it's both still going to drop as quick. 2 for the
If I'm a noob and don't take out the hunters and the drone silos.
Well, that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
You can screenshot another one if you want.
Maybe Doba is
yeah,
doing
you're still on. You're still running the profit.
I think there's a little delay.
No, it's
I have to go clean my nose. I'll be right back.
Make sure you clear your cookies and cache while you're at it.
Get rid of that.
All right, 1, you're up. Make us proud, killing that level 30 something.
Yeah, it's an AVAP tag.
Oh, I know who that is.
Yeah, me too. Sorry, yeah.
Tag?
Nah, it's an AVA.
Oh, that's all right. Oh, I know. I'm not even looking. I can guess who it is.
Yeah.
Arr is my favorite player in the world.
It's fine. It's a 0-0.
Who cares? It's Warpath.
Mm-hmm.
And what have I missed in this space?
I need to go back in my base and coin my siege. It's missing one plane. Yeah, I'll keep flying until it dies.
I'm about to post in this sector. Hey guys, can I hit all your dead bases? Even though I've been doing that for the past while. Just to see what they say. Oh yeah, I'm going this way.
What sector are you in, Noah?
76.
Put a 1 in front of it.
Yeah, see, they're too active. Oh, why is this got a... Ah, see, it's got a... I guess if you put enough detonators, it looks like a heavy tune. This guy's got a tune full of detonators. Okay. Not detonators, but stealth stuff. But it's got the 2 tanks like a heavy tune.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
I'm gonna start after Warpath. I'm gonna go mass production of detonators, just so I can scatter them all around.
I got like 40 built.
Because how much?
Kara dies with 1 raptor shot.
Huh?
Kara dies with 1 raptor shot.
Kara?
Yeah, I don't know why he's got Kara on the map book.
I haven't used it in years.
All the hours and hours that I spent grinding VK50s to get her maxed.
Oh yeah. The horror. The VXP horror.
He's back.
The funny thing is I was giving away Thor for about 8 hours, and then I realized that I had a bunch of Thor stuff that I needed, like tech and stuff. So I was like, oh man, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, we need bigger new thorium depots again, like a few million hours.
No.
Yeah.
I hated those.
Then you can fight over.
I gotta wake up at like 6 in the morning with my alarm clock just to get Thor and then go back to sleep.
I have one wish from Kicksai. They should do the same they did with the airfield with our storage, so we can hold more units in.
In air?
No, in regular, you know.
Oh yeah, the ground source.
Ground
yeah, the storage.
That will help a lot.
Mm-hmm. Like double it or something, yeah. So we can kill more shit.
If you max your armor, you can get 150,000 space for your ground.
Yeah, but it's not
Yeah,
the
you
same.
have to switch it over.
You forget what you have in your armory. At least I do.
Yeah, you have to have a room to switch over, like if you do a full tune of shit.
I have my Shadow Ops tune, and then I've got other stuff. And so when I'm not using my Shadow Ops tune, I put that away in the armory and then get other stuff.
But I'm a collector.
The Shadow Ops tune is basically all the Omegas, the 5 ground Omegas that you want to use, that you just hit Ruby and then it bulldozes the base that the corners use. If I'm not using that, then because I never use 40,000 worth of space at one time in one day.
I do.
40,000 of different units. If anything, 20,000 of it or so is jammed up because I'm building torches or torches all the time. Oh, that's interesting. I try to load this person's base and it says,
error.
There's a problem loading this base. Please return to the world map. That's interesting.
Did you clean the
I'm about to post it up when I get out of the area and see if the sector locals can get into it. It's probably one that got wiped. See, even Hades, I gotta be scared of.
Yeah, you need to put your PC or laptop in your air fryer. I think.
Air fryer.
Yeah.
If I ground it up into powder, I probably could. But
is it just like I told you? So easy.
I'm still getting used to it.
Oh, wait until you find all the things you can do with it. It's just
you can cook everything with it.
It's not so much what I can cook. It's like getting the timing down.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can do popcorn stew. You can do popcorn stew.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Like 3 minutes on my fries is nothing, but 3 minutes on my pizza, it nearly burned it.
Well, pizza only needs to be heated up. Fries needs a good amount of time.
Yeah, fries are like 20 minutes.
I put it in for like 10 minutes at 400, and they were just hot enough to eat. And then I took them out, took them upstairs, and after about 2 minutes, they were getting cold. So I have to probably increase the time on that. Plus, they weren't even super crispy. They were like how I like them, but they weren't like super crispy. So I probably could have put them in a little bit longer. But that's just the thing, just finding out. And the book they give you has everything else but what I intended to use it for. Because I literally bought the thing for fries mainly.
And online, you got the cookbooks of air fryer, and YouTube channels. And
the best thing is this is a $80 fryer, and the guy wanted $30 for it on eBay, and I got it for $20.
Nice.
It was brand new in the box.
A display like mine with the whole menu of things to cook, like a whole list of shit, or
it came with a book with stuff to cook.
Mine is a whole menu and a screen inside and shit.
I haven't looked at the mine. It just has like a temperature where you can go up and down with that, and then the minutes up and down, and then you hit start.
Mine is a full screen built in. You know, it's expensive high end.
It's one of the better brand names apparently. It's like Gourmet or something. But
they all do the same. No matter how much you spend, they all cook things. So.
Well, that's why I spent. When you told me that the brand don't matter, I was like, whatever. I'm gonna get this one for like $20 on eBay.
It's basically a hipster convection oven. It's just the same. It
doesn't matter. I don't even know what brand mine is, but I spent around the same amount. Actually, it was a gift, but it was about $80 if I had to guess.
Yeah.
And it works great. I don't know what it is. It's a huge, like they're medium size.
That's another reason why I was asking you, like, for the size.
I got the big one. I can put a whole kilo of fries in.
What size did you get?
That's why I was asking you, like, visually what size yours is, because this way I could see, like, if I could put a slice of pizza in. Mine is way too small, as I can't put a thing of pizza in it. So
I could put a couple slices in mine.
I can put the whole pizza in.
Mine was like 2.2 liters, I think.
Mine was 5.
Yours is tiny.
10 liters.
That's us.
Mine's almost.
I wanted to see like what yours look like, so I could size it up.
I can do the sizes.
Because I tried to pull one out at the store, but they all had them locked in.
No, Walmart, they're all on display unless you got one of those jail hooded Walmarts where they got everything under lock and key.
No, they had them out of the box, but the tray.
Oh, they wouldn't let you couldn't pull it out?
Yeah, it was locked to the unit, so I couldn't see.
Well, there's pictures on the web. I mean, as long as you get the model number, you can look on. Right?
The web tells me 5.5 liters, but that doesn't tell me a thing about whether a slice of pizza will fit in it or not.
Right. I'm not going to get that answer.
'Cause I figured 2.2 liters I could fit pizza in it because it's a lot of liquid, but yep, it's deep. But
those things come with a rack, like a metal rack. You can stack things up in it also. Eh?
I could do about a bag and a half of fries. Probably like a pound and a half to
half. I could probably do about a half a pound of fries in mine.
Ooh, small
bag.
My bag is 16 ounces, so 16 ounces to a pound.
It is a benefit that the smaller ones do it faster. So
now you know. So you need one double that size.
Hey, I'm taking donations if anybody out there.
Clean it up, sell it, and buy one double that size. So now you'll know.
I ain't selling this one. I got a good deal on this. I saved $60 on it.
Then sell
you
it
can make money with it.
Because that's what I would what's it? Yeah, I'm gonna try and see if I can mooch one off my friends. That's the best time. That's the only real benefit I see for Christmas and my birthday is to mooch. See what you can get out of, like free gifts rather.
I'll gain it.
You getting it?
Yeah.
Yep.
What chapter?
Don't know.
Screen share that there anyway.
Yeah, screen share it. Yeah.
I ain't screen sharing it. I ain't even defending.
Ah.
Oh, damn it.
I need to finish this base off. Alright, now I'm going to go in. So that base is done. Screen share quickly.
Like here's a 42 and I'm only getting 59 from him. That's not cool. I'm only at 2,500. I'm going to be here for a while.
I'm in a gold position.
Base. Or that. Full screen.
So why would somebody hit you if you got text in there? It's just a waste.
If I've got what in?
I got lag.
I've got no missile bastion. Oh, that's the guy I've just killed, so. No worries. Just missile spamming me.
Yeah, everyone puts their missile bastion behind the bunker or behind the CC. And I like to put it like off on the side behind the trophy. This way nobody thinks to look over there. Sometimes hiding something in plain sight is what.
I got one in sight and one hidden.
Really? He's going to bring phalanx in.
Phalanx?
What a noob.
What level is he?
Don't know.
The HP.
That's going to be a big tune.
Yeah, present it, please. You want to see it?
He is, but
I am presented.
All you have to do is hit the H key and then it'll show.
Oh, yeah, hold on. The YouTube is a bit slow. Yeah.
He's got Romero in there.
He's going to fuck you up.
See?
Yeah, Romero is like 2 coins, so keep using that.
I have no idea why he's running from your technicals if he's got Romero in there.
Now I'm going to check out his Darkstorm. I've got sharpshooters there.
Here it comes.
I can't even. No.
Get him.
I can't see his Romero at the minute.
I think he retracted.
The records are too high. You cannot see anything with the Darkstorm.
Nah, he pulled it back.
He's got him in there now.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's out in front. Watch out. Here he comes. Oh, he got a couple.
He's got a load.
Never go and attack in that tune when there's a Romero in there.
Yeah, keep him still.
Now they're going to walk right through.
Yep.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I'm listening to the show. That's why.
Yeah, but what?
So what happened to your sharpshooters taking that Darkstorm out?
There goes Nova. Nova's going to die. Hydra's going to go.
Oh.
There we go. Darkstorm's going to go as well.
I haven't got Thingy in there now.
He's trying to take out your silos.
Mm-hmm.
Tesla. Oh.
Oh, bells. That'll finish it up.
2 tunes he used.
Yeah. Probably a big corner. Well, he needs it after this hit. Nah, that is like 9 coins for the PvP.
It's fine.
And by the way, to the attacker there, good hit there, by the way, good hit.
Yeah.
Good hit.
Very nice.
I was chasing Spartans after them.
That's what Warpath's about, right?
He won't kill your base. He's trying to kill everything you got first.
Go get him.
That's fine.
You got that one technical running around.
Yeah. It's just an air technical.
Don't go back that way.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Where's his Darkstorm? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job.
Good hit there, well done there.
Nice. There you go, 19 gold, it's done.
Yeah.
This guy's got 4 railguns, no base defenders, and I get 300 honor off of him.
300?
Yeah.
I never got 300 anyway. It's insane.
He's a 46, and I think he has honor on him.
I hit a 52. I got like 200. Yeah, 52 I hit him.
Somebody going to swap me over? Somebody else? I don't think they want to see a base repairing.
Mm.
Put it on the one.
Me again, I'm just killing that base thing.
Oh, sneaky, sneaky. This guy had a Hades underneath his rocket silo.
Yeah, this one had also shit in. Boom. You okay, Banzai?
I'm
That
feeling
sounds good.
a little dizzy,
Mm.
but I can still aim.
Ah, fuck, I need my big tune for this one.
Coin it.
Yeah, I got a buggy here. Fucking. Yeah. Ooh, Banzai. Ah, that's Banzai.
Yeah, I'm at your place too. I saw a little fat one out there.
Next to me?
Yeah.
Oh, where?
Wait, I show you.
Oh, the 48. Yeah, no. You?
No. No.
Nah, he hasn't played yet.
So what's the deal with hitting the 48 that hasn't played?
No, it's Debo. He's not gonna arrest Debo today.
No, it was actually you, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, I thought you meant Debo.
Hey, you can hit Debo as long as he has 0. If you hit him after, then there's.
He has infamy.
I don't want to hit Debo.
No, he's cool.
Debo.
All those bases are technical, and I need to bring my Romero over.
Debo's base is easy. 67 Mavs, 42 PKs, and 87 bullseyes. Base is flat.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why they are putting their bases that compact. You want to see this one?
Yeah, present yourself. I'm just bookmarking and looking for more targets to blow up. So.
Just don't click out of the game screen, Bonzar.
Oh.
Because I saw you had your Hangouts chat open as well. So you're presented now. Oh, you got 400s in there.
I don't know. I'm gonna do a little.
Animal, I'm in 76, picking up the scraps. Or 70. No, I'm 76, yeah.
Okay.
Right now, I'm hitting a. Yeah. This guy had 3,900 honor. That's why I got so much off of him.
Ah.
Oh, the dude that I just flat, he goes, nice base, Daba. That means he's probably coming after me. Oh, he's got a buggy here. That's not good.
What's the time?
I'm hoping that this guy hits me because then I can hit him back for another 300-400 stuff.
Well, got to the 3,600 mark.
Good job. Ah, fuck this. No.
Oh, yes.
No.
Give it to him.
No. It's for you.
Do it.
Nah, no, but not with this dog. No.
What's out with everybody there in YouTube land there? What have you got there? What's your total there, not there? What have you got there?
Oh, I'm almost at 7,000. Nice.
But man, I tell you what, my sector chat's having a meltdown here. It's like everyone's jumping in here.
It's busy in your sector?
Yeah.
Huh?
We've got TP, AAW, Suicide Squad.
Where are you at? I want to join the fun.
182. You won't get a look in. You won't get a look in. We've got RB here as well.
Hey, all I'm saying is don't be busy hitting each other, and then I can just come in and clean up, and then we won't worry about it. See, if I go to a sector and you say, "Hey, have you ever heard of Daba Phoenix?" Nobody knows me because I'm not a bigwig in any of these big alliances. So they're not going to be looking for me in a big war. They're going to be looking.
Yeah, this is you been to what? We will post your course in your land. Okay?
Oh, I owe him one. I owe that. Right, where is he? See if he's open. He hit me before, and he's bubble bastard.
Oh, do people actually 69 in Warpath?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
There's a certain clan that I could mention that. Hey, you should get that cough checked out. Maybe get some cough depressant or something.
Yeah, he's very sick.
Yeah. Sorry.
Maybe some chicken noodle soup and whatnot.
Yeah, we seem very popular at the moment. Still not been hit though.
Yeah, also haven't been hit yet. But, I'm sure I'm gonna get hit soon because I'm gonna be high. But, correct.
I'm gonna start jumping now.
I'm sure my base will give a nice point to people.
Hey guys, what do you think of a spec up where, you know, you can have a juggernaut outside your base? If you could have,
On the map, you mean?
on the map, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
With the Malachi app.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine have one of them in.
Yeah, they need an Omega level 40 juggernaut.
Nah, I ain't worried about that. I'm talking about inside your base though. Wouldn't that be cool to have one on inside your base?
A defensive juggernaut?
Yeah.
Inside your base? No.
Talking about the defense.
Call the judge.
Yeah, it's judge. Yeah.
No, but see the juggernaut
does way more damage than a judge.
Can actually do more damage. Yeah.
What guys would be better out of the defensive ops of the new Titans or the Apollo?
None of them.
If you're running your boost,
yeah, the faction boost will get fucked.
So if you're using survivors, I don't know.
You lose the bloodlust, don't you?
Yep.
I did a Gogo Bar test with the Shadow Ops tune, with the buff and without the buff, and you can definitely tell the difference.
Okay. So it works in Gogo Bar also?
Better with or without the buff?
Because you can see it in Gogo Bar if it works.
Yeah.
What was your base? Was it better with the op or without the op?
And I'm talking about like
faction boost, yeah.
Oh, just the faction boost. Oh,
never use op.
So like when I used I used the Kraken in my base to purposely offset the thing, and it didn't work as well as when. So basically, my bunkers do a lot more damage when they're buffed. When they kill the power plants outside my base. That boosted me a little bit, and then the bunkers were able to do a lot more damage.
Oh yeah, yeah. Paylank.
Albert, do you want to carry on running it? I'm going to get off a bit.
I mean, is there? We could probably wrap it up because nobody.
We should wrap it up.
Yeah.
I'm about to get off.
There's no reason. I don't mind running it, but there's no reason.
Running 3 hours. Do you want to wrap it up?
It's okay.
We've been on 3 hours and there's nobody out on YouTube. Only like 15 watchers.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
No.
We'll wrap it up.
I got the feet in his face.
The one, can you just get that video back up for us?
Cool. Yeah, you stop presenting me so I can look for it.
Yeah, we'll go out on that. I'll put Bonsai up. Do you want to give your shout outs first, Rob?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to everyone on the panel and YouTube. Thank you for watching, and a big shout out to Kickstarter for Warpath. Boom, 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 boom. And, yeah. I'm excited, but yeah. Let me get that video up for the thing.
Bonsai, shout outs, please, mate.
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to you guys on the panel and for those that are watching us.
Hold on. Twixer, can you put it in the site here? I can't find it.
And I want to give a shout out to.
Should still be in there.
No, my site is empty.
Yeah, top.
No, mine is empty. I refreshed, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll go to it. Carry on, Bonsai. Sorry, mate.
And I wish you all a great Warpath. And keep it classy. It's just a pixel game. That's all for me.
Cheers, mate. Matt, shout outs?
Yeah, big shout out to you guys and all the dedicated watchers. Big up to 182 and the beautiful people there and my clan. Fuck you. Have a good time, guys.
Cheers, mate. Rambo.
Shout out to the panel, of course, and all of our YouTubers that make it possible for us to do our show. So anything you got to tell us or want to see or do, learn, anytime, just give us a shout. Take care.
Cheers, mate.
Thanks for going.
Starber Phoenix.
Before hey, Rob, you still on?
No, he can't talk at now because he's setting up that video.
Oh. So I want to give a shout out to his dealer and whatever adult products that they gave him to smoke, because he's really energetic. So but yeah, shout out to YouTube and panel and everybody that came and went. Shout out to Pixar for running Warpath again, and Storm Chaser for gracing us with his presence for the time that he was here. And shout out to all the sectors that are friendly and just not disrespectful and drop the politics during Warpath.
Right. I'm going to do mine and then I'm going to let Anton take us out. So, my shout out, Skipjack. Thanks for coming along. It's great to see you. Storm Chaser for coming on, popping on. All everybody that come in to watch on YouTube and everybody on the panel, thanks and have a great Warpath. Anton, I'm going to let you take us out, maybe Toadie as well. Oh yeah, Toadie, always mate. Carry on, Anton.
As you were saying there and that there, look, thanks to all the guys and dolls. Thanks everybody who's watching there and that there. And I know we might be doing this or doing that and doing the other thing there and that there. You might not, but we still do that there. And we're going to pay respect there to our buddy there. And I'm going to have to pay respect.
Yeah, I missed that guy.
Everybody just wants to mute up on this.
Seconds there, guys, until I get this here.
Anton, Rob's got it up on already, so he's ready to play it.
Yep, just play that there and have respect.
What the heck? Did I leave the TV on?
Cheers, guys.
That's for Joe there. That's a hacker.
Alright, so have a good Warpath, everyone. Remember, it's just a game. Enjoy it. Good night.